feel like a lot's happened this week, Chris.
I hope she's talking to you, Jeff.
Hi, Mom, if it is.
Oh my goodness! I just want to, Jeff, if allow me. I just want to say one thing really quick. I went out. I'm on location in Charlotte. I went out to get my my Braves glass here, and my wife, my brother, and my mom are in the dining room over there having a conversation. I open the door to go out. I hear this phrase. Okay, these words. My brother says, "Well, the good news is cremation is done by weight, so it really doesn't matter how many of them die."
What are you guys talking about there?
I have no idea. I left them for like 4 minutes, Jeff. I don't know what's going on out there. But I who knows? I just came right back in and shut the door. Whatever they're talking about, I didn't hear anything.
All right. Well, from cremation to SSP Thursday. Hey, isn't it a big day? Isn't that why you're in Charlotte, Chris?
Yeah, today is my mom's 84th birthday. So happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday, Mrs. Parsons.
84 years. Wow, I'll drink to that.
It's been 84 years.
Oh, that's time exactly for the meme.
Right. Apparently the topic of conversation was guinea pigs, the cremation of guinea pigs.
I mean, I feel like that only partially explains it, though, Jeff. Like I understand they were talking about guinea pigs, but I feel like I have more questions.
Yeah, there's more to be there. Well, welcome, Michaela's dog. Welcome to the Blabbin world.
Oh,
she can't subscribe. What is her name? Do we know? Judge News is scary. Yeah, we'll dip into that a little bit. Unfortunately,
yeah, that's definitely concerning.
A lot of birthday greetings.
Oh, thanks everybody.
Oh, here you go.
Oh, Neil Kellerman. It just left Netflix, which is unfortunate. Season 2 goes a little bit off the rails because he has to hit rock bottom. But season 3 is, I think it's great. My wife even was willing to rewatch season 3 with me. She really liked it. J.K. Simmons shows up and Christine Woods and a couple other known, Samantha Mathis.
Welcome, Tasha. Welcome, Tasha. Thanks for watching the show. We love all our fans, 2-legged and 4-legged. So Tasha, welcome to the Blabbin world. Chris. Ooh. Freddie Freeman fan just got 2023 Top Series Real One Heritage stock Michael Harris.
Nice.
Rookie.
I think that was the year, Jeff, that Heritage, the vintage stock Heritage, they started to change. They stood out more. So that's a very cool card. Congrats.
That's right. Yes. They made a difference on that. So very cool.
Yeah, Freddie Freeman fan. Nice buy.
It is SSP Thursday. The Brewers played today, Chris. I don't know if you saw. I sent Chris a text saying at one point the Giants had 12 runs and Rafael Devers was 0 for 5. I believe he did score a run, but the Brewers made a nice comeback. They only lost 12-9, and I'm wearing my stadium giveaway Cheerio jersey in honor of my guy getting 2 home runs today, Chris.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like ever since he came back, Jeff, he has not missed a beat.
It's so good to have him back in the lineup. Yes, it's really good to have him back.
We just got back to so we're in Charlotte. My wife and I got in late Tuesday night, and we stopped at this barbecue like tavern that's right near our hotel. And it was late, but they put the Braves game on for us while we were there. And our waitress I asked her to put the Braves game on. She's like, "What's that?" She was not a baseball fan at all. And then she said, "Yes." I asked her where she was from. She said Venezuela, and I'm like, "You have to be a baseball fan." She's like, "Oh, that's right." She's like, "We won the cup. Like, didn't we beat you guys?" I was like, "Yes." And like your best player was playing on the TV. And she's like, "Oh, is it the Acuna guy? I know him." So that was exciting. We have someone who knows nothing about baseball.
Probably like grew up next door to him or something.
Yeah. Someone who knows nothing about baseball, knows who Acuna is, and knows about the World Baseball Classic, Jeff.
Yeah.
Poolside burrito. I am sorry, buddy. I'm not even on Facebook that much. Usually it's just to incorrectly post cards for sale, but yeah, I'm sorry I beat you to that one. The next one I see, I will send your way in the Discord.
Luis Martinez is seeking your acceptance, Chris, on SSP Thursday. He feels like you don't acknowledge his presence, which that must be tough.
Man, that's difficult. Well, I mean, honestly, begging for it isn't going to help you get it. Like, I mean, that's just, you gotta play a little hard to get. No, I don't know what your Instagram is. So I apologize. Yeah, when in doubt, I'll just I'll just ban a SFO Sox fan.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Yeah. Shoot me your Instagram handle. I'll make sure I share it tonight. It's hard. Today was tough. I was doing some family stuff, and it's just there was some like I was telling Jeff. I don't think today was the most posts we've ever gotten or seen, but the stuff we saw today was absolutely incredible.
It was, and we have a lot to get into. This is an excellent memory by Seven Costanza. Last time you were on location at your mom's, you were telling us about the $425 Mike Trout
the
printed baseball.
Oh man, I should have bought that just for the joke.
What's up, guys? Scotty, I believe it's officially Jesus Made. I think that's what it is. I've heard it that way more often than Jesus made. I believe it's Made.
Luis Martinez. I chuckled at that. That's funny. But yeah, Curator knows the straight way to my heart. Hashtag Braves. Hashtag Freddie Freeman.
Made is what a lot of people were saying, but I think it's Made. Do you know Made? Yeah, that's this is the way that it's often been said in hobby circles, but I believe it's Made.
Okay. I mean, don't look at me, Jeff. It took me like 5 years to pronounce Glaber properly. So,
and he's still working on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I don't even try that one. But Marcelo Meyer, I got that one down.
Yeah, that's good.
I did not know about this.
Ooh, Chris.
What show is it? Is it what is that? There's like is it Collecticon? What's down here? I haven't seen any ads. I definitely did not come down here thinking about baseball cards. Well, that's a lie. Jeff, no, I think about baseball cards all the time. But I wasn't like specifically thinking about collectors. I am. All right, well, I'm going to check this out. I can hear my wife furrowing her brow in the other room. All right.
Collector's Jam, I think it is.
That makes more sense. Yeah, as you can
Collector's
tell,
I am.
I can't see. I can't see nothing.
Mata gonna work here anymore. Very good Office Space. Very good Office Space illusion. Appreciate that.
Oh, Concord, North Carolina. All right, yeah, I will definitely check that out.
Real quick, we're on our way. We're trying to get to 5,000 subscribers, and we've gotten a lot of subscribers this week. I think it's all the PSA talk. Chris, Jake came on here with me for a little PSA rant when I couldn't get our cards dropped off at Burbank, which was great. So if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe and like button. And also, if you're new here, please use our QR code or our eBay code in the description to purchase your eBay buys. Helps us out. Thank you.
Yeah, Jeff knows that since I turned 40, jet lag has been an issue for me. And for some reason, it's only flying east. So the first night we got here, you and Jake came on. I took some melatonin to help me, stay asleep. And I passed out during your show, which was for me about approximately 10:20 something at night for me.
And it was only a half-hour show.
What time do you think I woke up?
Well, there were a lot of unanswered texts, so I would say 12 hours later.
1 p.m.
That's I don't want to do the math, but that's a lot of hours later.
I woke up to my wife touching searching for a pulse to see if I was alive. So I did
hear from your wife before I heard from you. So yeah, was.
I got to figure out a way, Jeff, to get over this I got to properly medicate and figure out a way to, I woke up sore. My hips were from just being immobile. I felt like the guy in Seven, the sloth guy. I couldn't talk. It's bad.
You're just sitting there. Seven, thankfully, I didn't have to drive too far. Burbank is pretty close to us, gratefully. But that's what Jake was saying, that if people are driving from further, it would be even more frustrating. So we still haven't really resolved that situation. I don't know if they're going to open them back up or if it's just dunsies. I don't know.
That's the worst part, is not knowing. All right, I'm putting the trivia link in the comment section. We got some cool prizes tonight. Jeff, do you want to show them the image variation we're giving away to first place?
All right, first place Sorry, it's not the Bo Jackson breaking his bat on his knee, which we did see today, which is awesome.
Yeah, we'll show that one.
Here's
always.
another Bo Jackson. Maybe the best athlete to ever play baseball right there. And second place gets your choice of a couple Heritage Action variations and SPs. We got Lindor, Arenado, Devers, and I call this the no pictures, please, Matt Chapman.
Man, boy, they give some really weird Oakland A image variations, don't they, Jake?
Yes, they do.
What's your 10, buddy? You are more than welcome. That was one of those transactions that just worked out well for all parties involved.
Yeah, if you haven't been following our journey the last couple of weeks, Chris and I finally got our hands on a card that we've really wanted. In order to do that, we had to part with some cards, and this is one of my favorite cards, and I tried everything I could do to come up with enough money to buy Chris out of it to keep it, but I could not do it.
Couldn't do it.
And so we had to let it go, and it found its perfect home. So thank you for the purchase. Thank you for helping us get our Grail card, and there it is.
Yeah. This is what you helped fund for us, and we're very happy you're happy. So anytime everyone's happy, that's great.
Yeah.
There's a question about Cards HQ. As far as I know, I've not heard anything from Ty about their PSA drop off being closed for anything. So it would be news to me if it was, but that doesn't necessarily mean it isn't, right?
Yeah, I don't know. It was very frustrating to go there and not be able to drop the cards off.
No, I believe it.
It's open, but not for value. So thanks, Teapot, for joining us. You mean you can't even drop off value subs that have already been completed? Because you have until July to drop those off, according to their. So that's if you guys close that too, that's pretty crazy. But
this is a Tony Santilli. He was pitching great, Jeff, right up until the time they told him he might get some saves, and then it's like he forgot how to throw a baseball.
Like Graham Ashcraft.
Yeah. Both of them. As soon as Pagan went down, the two of them just shit.
Nobody can close there. Nope. Nobody can close. Great purchase. Love this card. The classic Bo Jackson. Great card.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I have not seen this, but I am taking my kids this weekend. Chris, this is the first Star Wars movie since 1983 that I've not went opening night. So it's a little sad. Partially because I'm not as excited about it as I've been about the other movies.
Fair.
And I wasn't sure if I was going to take the kids or not. They haven't watched the series, but they like Grogu. So, so we're going to go. But
my nephew saw it and he did not like it. But
is he a Star Wars fan in general, or was
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he is a star. He said this hurt him more than like the couple Marvel movies that haven't been great. Like he felt more invested in Star Wars, but he's 23, 24, so his taste might be a little bit different. I'm not sure what he was hoping for, but he did not like it.
All right. Well, my expectations aren't high, which is different than they had been in previous decades for upcoming Star Wars movies. Yeah. Scotty, I don't know what you guys do with sharing cards. For me, it's mine or somebody else's. Well, yeah. I get that, but it's also nice to have somebody to bounce the ideas off of and talk you off the ledge.
Yeah, I would not be allowed to buy most of these cards if I could not tell my wife, look, I know this is a little bit crazy, but Jeff thinks it's a good idea. Like that carries a lot of weight in my house. For now.
Well, for now, we'll see if that holds up.
Yeah, we'll see how injured Aaron Judge is.
Yeah. All right, so I'm seeing a lot of positive feedback, some meh feedback. Okay. All right.
Oh, those pitch meetings are hilarious, SD Pliskin. Like those videos on YouTube are really funny.
Yeah.
The one from Cats is my personal favorite. It's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I sent this to Chris. I sent Chris this One Piece theme card, tickets, crazy. Yeah, we'll see about that. and people are going to complain about the condition they get their card in when they're handed it.
Yeah, Jeff and I have a buddy who got his card from last year. We graded it for him. It gemmed. He sold it, and it paid for him to go to like 4 or 5 games this year. So he was pretty excited. And he messaged me today, and he's like, "Oh, this is the date." And then he went and looked the same thing. He's like, "I like these tickets are. Why are they so expensive?" I'm like,
that's what. Yeah, season ticket holders are gonna be sitting nice on that.
Yeah, Doc's cards, get it together, buddy. You can't just set those cards aside and then forget to post. The day's not over. I mean, here on the East Coast, you've got, I can't do math, but 2 hours and 40 minutes, plenty of time.
My man, Scotty. Yes. Having a card buddy works great. My wife gets the final say on all of mine, and my collection is benefiting from it. Yeah,
there you go. Yeah. Smart. No, there's plenty of times where like, I think this is a good idea, but I'm not sure. And I'll run it by Jeff. And sometimes he's like, yes, let's do it. But other times you're like, let's think about this a little bit more. And it's always good to have someone there to kind of pull you back, because we're irrational people, Jeff. We collect pictures of men on cardboard. We're not thinking logically.
The whole thing is foolish. So it helps if you have somebody else in your corner. Brandon, 80s child, He-Man will be a must this weekend. Really excited about this movie. I believe Chris is going to see it while he's there, and then I'm going to drag him again when he gets back here. So Chris might see it twice by the time.
That's the plan. By the time we blab again, yeah. So I'm in Charlotte tomorrow night. My sister and I got tickets to see it opening day. I was shocked how excited she was to see this. I thought she was kidding at first, like kind of, razzing me because she knew I wanted to see it, but she was serious. So we're going with her and 2 of her kids and my brother tomorrow night, and then I get back Sunday. So Jeff and I will go again Sunday night. It's like a theme park ride, Jeff. You get on, you just go right back in.
Go right back on. Yeah, I'm excited for that. Seven's asking if PSA splits TCG and sports, that TCG will get more of the graders because that's where the demand is. Maybe, but what's been happening is that the sports demand has been going like this, and TCG has been going like this. So even if they split and they have more of the graders, if that keeps going exponentially, the problem will all fall to the TCG side. So
yeah, I'm not sure what they're going to do, but if when they come back, they absolutely should split 7 Costanza. They definitely need to split them. But my hope would be that the tiers are different, because they should not be offering the same turnaround times for both cards, for both types of cards. That doesn't make sense to me when one is literally almost 2.5x the other.
Yeah.
So we'll see what they do. Yeah, Cubs fan, we are excited.
A question for you: is this the same sister that looked at you in your baseball card binder with such contempt in that picture?
It is indeed. Yes.
Okay, so she's on board with some of the nerdity. The He-Man she can handle, but baseball cards a bridge too far.
I feel like the physiques in the Masters of the Universe that may have sort of given it a pass when I was growing up. It may have allowed her to enjoy the show on some level.
Yeah. All right, I get that. Mookie says Adam Dunn was a prince from Eternia.
That's high praise.
Yeah,
that's high praise.
JB Cards, we have no plans right now to grade it. If you watch the video, we knew going in that it had a little bit of a corner ding on there so that we knew it wouldn't gem. We're content to have it right where it is now in the top sealed top loader. Maybe eventually goes into one touch. I don't know. We haven't really decided. We're just happy to have it.
Yeah, we'll see. I have the Freeman as well. That one's still in its original redemption top loader as well. I think it looks great as it is. Honestly, maybe down the line we'd slab it just to say authentic, but for right now, it looks cool as is.
Maybe when PSA makes a deal with that mint company and you get those big fat slabs that look nice on it.
Oh yeah. Hold on, there was a
sports cards only shows. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna happen now. They're still doing it in the reverse. They just had the West Coast Card Show, but only for TCG in May. And it's primarily sports during the summer, but there is some TCG there. So we're getting the TCG only shows. I don't know if they're going to do sports only shows anymore.
I feel like the Ontario show, Jeff, was pretty much sports only in February.
Well, that's how they split it up, right? It was supposed to be sports only. They didn't have a separate section like they did in the summer show.
Correct. Yeah.
Yes. There was still some TCG there, but it wasn't
very much. But there's certainly, I'm sure that they like Jeff said, they just had their TCG only show. I doubt there couldn't have been any sports cards there. I would be shocked if there was
Yeah, I
any.
don't know how that went.
But yeah, I mean, I see no reason. I mean, there's no reason not to have two shows. The demand is clearly there.
Yeah.
This is what it was. Doc's card. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Maybe you can get PSA to seal the top sealed card.
Any more charcuterie board?
Doc's cards. I am also very excited for the Highlander reboot. Anything Henry Cavill does, I will watch. Anything.
Speaking of that, have you seen Enola Holmes?
No.
Okay. So
having said that, I was
my daughter just watched that, and I noticed he plays Sherlock Holmes in that movie.
Yeah, I think there's like 3 of those movies now.
I think the third one is coming out this summer. Yeah. So not everything.
Not quite everything. I should watch those though, because I'm sure he's great in them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the authentic is probably what we would do. I don't see any reason to grade the auto. And I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, in a couple of months, the other ones that come back from the redemptions, Jeff, we'll see if any of those pop up graded on the PSA pop. If it's all 7s and 8s, then ours will fit right in.
True. Do we want to get into the judge? Chris had sent out this was the first I had heard of the judge potential injury. It sounds like there's a few things on the table. Is it officially his ribs?
I've not heard anything officially. He's going for more testing, but whatever it is, it's a problem.
Yeah, that's unfortunate because he is one of the best players in the game, and we thought he was destined to be injury prone after his first couple seasons, but he's been really durable, especially considering how big he is. So
yeah, I don't know if there was a specific play. Maybe he dove for something. Like a bone bruise feels like a pretty serious thing. If that's rumored to be what it is, everything else on that rumor list was pretty serious and concerning.
Yes, and this is out. He got referred to somebody for a thoracic outlet syndrome. I don't know.
I will tell you guys, and I will do a little. I'll look back and see if we can. When they announced like when this was bothering him, Jeff and I did buy a nice Aaron Judge card a little while ago, and I'm afraid almost to say anything about it more because I think the timing is going to line up pretty close.
Just.
You can tell by Jeff's face. I wasn't supposed to say that.
No. Just trying to figure out dates. Yeah.
Oh, that's really close, Staley Gilmore.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the Yankees they're in no hurry to have him back. It seems like they're the class of a pretty mediocre American League, especially getting Garrett Cole back. So,
let's not say that to a Mariners fan who was just posting. So to answer your question, I think I forget who you picked in April, Jeff, but I said Julio Rodriguez would be the AL MVP. I'm just going to keep riding that. I think right now he's like 20-1. I may go put some money on that.
He had a huge May, which is typically a slow month for him. 10 home runs. Yeah, he was dominant. So,
yeah. He's got to work. Somehow the defense has lost a step, which is weird. But Mad City Brew, you ain't kidding.
Hard to believe.
If you guys can imagine the scenario. Yeah, text PC cards. That's the thing Jeff and I have been saying for a while. Like, it's surprising. He couldn't stay healthy in his 20s and all of a sudden puts up like 4 extremely healthy, 1 weird fluke toe injury.
But
right. 4 in a row.
Injury, yeah.
It's tough. But we will see.
Chris is the expert on the Michael Harris suit variation. I don't know. I don't know what the price is on that.
I assume we're talking raw here. I think anything between like 75 and 95, anything under $100, I think you're fine. It's a cool card, but I don't think it's going to be worth like $1,000. But if you can get one for under $100, I like it.
Felt the pain radiating in his right shoulder, which is never good.
No, radiating is not a word you want to.
X-rays, CT scan, and an MRI. Yeah.
Oof. Yeah, none of that sounds good. Yeah, like everyone says, like a guy his size. Yeah.
Jay Ursith, not up too much on hockey, but this sounds, if it came out of nowhere, it sounds pretty rough. Captain, my favorite team, who's from the city he is captain for, requested a trade today. Detroit Red Wings, Dylan Larkin.
Yeah, Doc's cards. This is something I was floating out there. Like Austin Riley has been so horrible at baseball. Again, Jeff, by the way, 1st and 3rd, 1 out, fouled out to the third baseman today. Yeah. So I bought one little Austin Riley card, that Topps Chrome variation. I don't know. Maybe I can jumpstart it. Maybe I have to go buy another Austin Riley card. I don't want to because he scares me. But if it can help him get going, then maybe I have to do it. Got to take it for the team, you know?
Mediocre division. No, mediocre league. I was saying no one's running away with the American League.
Yeah, if Judge is injured, then yeah, I think like Jordan looks like probably the front runner right now. Bobby Witt a close second. Ben Rice, like someone said, certainly in there. Maybe Jonathan Aranda or Yandy Diaz starts to get some heat out of Tampa, Jeff.
Yeah, best player on the best team in the league, maybe. That always gets some votes.
Yeah. Okay, Scotty 0211. Yeah, we both love Byron Buxton. I was hoping, honestly, he would end up playing left field for the Braves, but the Twins, they're in contention right now, so I don't think that's going to happen.
He is surprisingly staying mostly healthy. Yeah, and speaking of division, that division is awful. So yeah, everybody's in contention there.
That's right. Yeah, Adaldis, don't worry. Chris Sale means too much, so I can't even risk it. There's been some cool Chris Sale cards. He's got some great variations. There was like a gold Topps Chrome rookie refractor up recently for bids that went for like around $300. I really wanted that, but I'm not playing in those waters. I love that guy. I don't want anything to happen to him.
All right.
Yeah, Witt, Alvarez, Rice. Yeah, I think those are. Yeah, those are definitely.
This is good. Full side burrito. I was on Bobby Witt last year because he didn't run. I mean, when you have the same amount of stolen bases as Juan Soto, Ish, and Josh Naylor with that speed that Bobby Witt has, he should be stealing 60. So love it.
Yeah, especially if he's not going to hit home runs, Jeff.
Yeah.
Steal your way around.
Yep.
Tatis has tried that this year. The few times he reaches base. Oh yeah, I love him. I love him as our left fielder, but I just don't. Someone else in the comments, I think it was, Michigan Cards and Graphs. Like he really has that. He's said he doesn't want to be traded. He likes it there, but that's what everyone says. If they lose 20 games in a row, he'll be like, "Yeah, you can trade me to a contender, no problem."
You see how dominant Royce Lewis has been in the minors? I think in 7 games he's got like 10 home runs since he's been sent down there. Just
Jesus. That's Kelenic-esque.
Kelenic, Hira. Yeah. Text PC, I don't know about this. Maybe he's just been too inconsistent. His 162 game averages have to be great, but he's just never been out there. So I don't know. 32 years old. Probably a little bit of a bump. Maybe some of his higher end cards. Yeah. Yep. J.E. or the quad A guy. Yeah, the Rangers. Chris told me that. Deep in the heart of Texas for Jared Kelenic.
Yeah.
Okay, it's 10 homers in 13 games. I overdid.
Good Lord. So Jake, I really wanted to go after this card. This is Matt Olson's 2018 opening day variation. It was up for bids, ended tonight. But I have zero card money right now, as evidenced by the Ohtani auto that that Jeff and I put up here recently. So no, I have to unfortunately abstain for a little bit until we finish some sales that we're working on.
I have to say, right before the show, I was just telling Chris I got a notification from a gentleman who watches the show and maybe here today that a card that I would really like to get, he might be willing to part with. So I'm frantically trying to decide how I could possibly come up with some more card money. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's unfortunate that we don't have unlimited funds.
Yeah.
But
it is.
But yeah, I did like this card. He doesn't have a lot of like SSPs, Matt Olson. And this one didn't go for a ton of money either. Where's the link? Yeah, it went for 66 American dollars.
Oh, yeah. Olson was looking for you to pick him up there, Chris. You kind of let him down.
Yep, $12 shipping. I mean, very, very affordable. Like a nice looking dugout shot here. He was kind enough to cover his crotch. A lot of these, for some reason, are just spray eagle shots for no reason. Don't really get it. But yeah, I like this. I like the A's logo behind him, but willpower, Jeff. I'm starting to show some.
Curator said the quiet part out loud. Yes, he's had to move back in with his parents. He's been trying to hide it, but it was a good run while it lasted, living out on your own, Chris.
Yeah, you'll notice the total lack of M. Parsons comments tonight because I live with my mom now.
Yeah.
She doesn't watch the show anymore.
Yeah.
Jeff, I really like this question from Mark Ringo.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
That's okay. Shoot, where was it? There it is. Yeah, what are our favorite cards we own that aren't super like expensive?
Ooh, like our whole 2020 Stadium Club Chrome binder, perhaps.
Oh yeah, probably those. Some of those Chrome SSPs we have, or sadly, some of our Rafael Devers cards. I think.
Yeah, that used to be worth more. Another thing that we like collecting together that haven't been worth a lot, but we kind of think maybe someday they might be, are some of the earlier black parallels of big stars, even if they're in rough condition, which most of the time they are. So we've got a couple Pujols and Ichiro, Griffey, those kind of things. So, yeah, we have a lot of cards that aren't worth a lot money wise, but
Jeff, I gotta say, some of those cards aren't as affordable or inexpensive as they used to be.
Hey, maybe they're catching on.
There was another Ichiro, 2009 flagship black, up for bids that ended, I think, about 48 hours ago.
Okay.
I was not expecting this card to go for $560. Come on, except that's in reverse. It's more like she's yelling at me for not having the meatloaf ready.
Yes, Chris has to be the butler and the cook. That's part of the moving in agreement.
Absolutely.
Wow, that's all right. Well, so our plan over the last few years has started to catch up, and we no longer really have okay.
Yeah, I did see some back and forth on Instagram. Someone posted they were trying to buy this and couldn't believe that they got sniped. The runner-up, I forget who it was, but I think he then later said he heard from the person who won it, and that guy has the whole run of Ichiro flagship blacks, and this is the one he needed, so he just bid like everything he had.
The old mega bid.
But I was shocked to see two people bid over $500 for this. Cool as it is.
Yes, but yes, you need a couple people both really needing it. Tip of the mitt with the Trevor Bauer black pulled on Rip Night, Cy Young winner.
That's better. Yeah, Doc's cards. I already picked up some Olsons. You can guess exactly when, and he's only now sort of coming out of that funk that I caused for him. But he seems to be back on track a little bit, so that's good.
All right, Chris. I don't want you to get you pulled down into this. Husker Kev. Chris and I only have one graded Kelnick together. I have a whole closet full of them myself, and yes, that's not worth anything, nor is the one card that we have, but we're keeping it as a reminder of why we shouldn't use our mutual card power together to buy prospects.
But yeah, Mr. Little Thor, these older flagship blacks, like anything like almost, I want to say like 2012, they just don't surface very often. And when they do, this can happen. Little bidding wars. I shouldn't say little, big bidding wars can happen. These cards are really cool. You don't see them. It's now the second longest running flagship parallel. Thank you, Topps.
Yeah. So if you can see them, and a lot of times they are really dinged up, but it doesn't really matter.
While I have eBay open, Jeff, I want to take a minute to tell you guys about an eBay seller who irritates the absolute hell out of me.
Oh boy. All right. We'll get ready for a Chris rant. Cubs fan, thank you for this. He's going to use our link for eBay. He's got a couple of cards to buy. So thank you. Yes. I know it's kind of a pain, but it really helps out because we get a couple percentage points of that. So thank you.
Yeah. Maker's Mark doesn't fall from the sky.
Sadly, no.
Thankfully. So I got to give a little hat. I'm going to inaccurately hat tip, but I think it was SFO Sox fan who posted a card from the seller on his story. I think it may have been someone else, but I owe that guy anyway, so I can give him a little hat tip regardless. But this seller has coined a new term, and this infuriates me. It infuriates me, and today is the day, Jeff, that it infuriates me the most.
A potential gem? Are we seeing potential gem in the highlight in the title?
The term is SSP Steel.
Oh, man.
That is one of the first, I forget, I think it was SFO, but I'm not sure if it was him. Put it up on his story, and I immediately typed it in, and this guy.
That can't be true. That should be you using
every listing, Jeff. Every listing. SSP
When you
Field,
search for
SSP Field.
SSP, these turds will pop up on
That's
there.
right. And this SOB,
Oh,
Reardon Historic Auctions. I mean, are you kidding me with this?
all right. If you're watching the show, please stop this. Please stop.
Oh my God.
An absolute search
563
killer.
of these, Jeff. I mean,
563, and they all have SSP feel in them.
yeah, there's nothing that has less of an SSP feel than a silver pack base card.
Oh, jeez. Oh,
Like I'm glad I can tell you feel my frustration.
this is oh yeah. An investment feel is next up. Base card high print run feel. He has got a lot of cards.
I mean, this is just, it's so frustrating.
Yeah, let's find the Arcia and tell him.
Let me get a look here and see where we are with this. But
yes, I'm sure Teapot loves this as well. Yeah, and that's another SSP sold. Oh no, it's just an SSP feel. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, that's great for the Market Movers app. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Forbidden Donuts says I have certain Griffey searches saved, and some monster tags Griffey in his Kenny Lofton cards.
Yes. There's people that will do that. Judge and Otani are, for a couple of eBay sellers, Judge and Otani are in every single listing they put out there. It's, yeah, never thought I had to add SSP.
Okay, take away SSP feel. Thank you. Staley, this sounds like a good side project for you. I would appreciate that. Nice comic relief on the show.
I like your use of the word horrid, by the way. That's an excellent adjective choice. So this actually rare.
Coming up after the show, SSP feel.
Oh, yes, that's the after hour. It's a lot of oh god. Wait, ASMR. That's not right. AM. What is it called? SMR. ASMR. That doesn't matter. I'm too old. I'm too old to watch the videos anyway, Jeff. Yeah. Minus feel in the search. Yeah, done. Yeah, SSP adjacent. Yeah. So unfortunately, this Arcia, Jeff, has lost 10 watchers. It is still available though for anyone out there looking to
back into double digits, guys. How can you really be a Heritage Gold fan and not throw a watch on this guy?
Yeah, seriously. Oh man, these comments are hilarious, Jeff. I gotta say, these are really funny. Yes. Am I with coupon, save that $5, and it's almost a free card. This would be fun to buy and put on that table, Jeff, but unfortunately.
The offers are open, Chris?
Oh, well, I think highest one we've seen was what, $75?
Somebody tried 75 and it got rejected.
I think that was Shelley the Turtle, and I'm glad for his sake it was rejected. SSP.
All right, Reds Collector wants us to tag him in SSP Feel Monday. So if you have a card that you feel should be an SSP, post it. Tag Reds Collector. He's going to do a YouTube show about it.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Yeah. Big Pog. This is next. Yes, all base cards being listed with a not SSP.
Oh my God. Yeah. These people SSP feel. I mean, ugh. This is feels like it should be hosted by Elvira.
Right. Yeah. Have a few infomercials in between.
Yeah. Oh, or Brooke Burke, or what was the Wild on E? What was the girl's name that hosted Wild on E? I'm both ashamed that the name has drifted out of my subconscious.
That wasn't Brooke Burke?
It was her later, but there was an original host.
Original host was Brock Burke.
Yeah, someone in our comments is just the same level of degenerate, and they'll know who it is. It was not Rhonda Shear. Excellent guess. Sort of short prints with Gilbert Godfrey. It was Brooke Burke later down the road, but it was someone else first, and I can't think of who. Jules Asner. Thank you, David White. That's it. Yep. Boy. Yep. Basic cable in the late 90s. What a time to be alive. Yep, Mark Ringo, absolutely.
Oh boy. Well, it's SSP Thursday. We've made it 40 minutes without looking at a single
Yeah,
SSP.
we gotta break that up.
We've
Let me
looked
put
at some SSP fields, so that
yeah, right.
counts.
All right, let me put the trivia link in there one more time. But I'm bump. All right, hold on. Let me get the trivia here. Make sure it's still working. Oh, it does appear to be working. That's good. Okay. All right, should we just look at SSPs for 20 minutes and then do trivia, Jeff? Or should we do trivia early and then just run through SSPs for like an hour?
Do you think anybody actually comes here at 7 o'clock for trivia and then tunes back out? Probably
I would
not.
guess that Clean Cards 5 almost certainly waits until about 6:59 or whatever. Yeah, hops on
To get on.
wins trivia and then goes on about his evening. So we can wait.
How do you feel about sketch cards? I like sketch cards for non-sports cards. I have a lot of Star Wars sketch cards. I have a Juan Soto sketch card, but not a lot of sports cards. So I don't know.
Oh, I could segue really nicely, actually.
Brewers legend.
Speaking of Orlando Arcia, who is now on the Twins. Orlando Arcia has been getting occasional starts, and the reason he's getting occasional starts is because there's a certain Twins player who has been so impossibly bad that he
somebody mentioned him earlier in the comments, said he's taking reps at first base, Chris.
Luke Keeschel is taking reps at first base?
Yes.
It's got to be someone at AAA that could hit better than this. Like, it's crazy how bad he's been, except that I drafted him on 2 fantasy teams.
Yeah.
And he has a second-year Goldemir SSP here, Jeff, with Blooper at Truist Park. So
he's losing a race to Blooper. That should have been your first clue that maybe he's not the guy.
But anyway, speaking of Thorson, I love this card. This is awesome.
I do have an NCIS Origin sketch card. Yes. Never a big fan of Garbage Pail sketch cards.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, those sketch cards don't do much for me either, Jeff.
Yeah, Garbage Pail kids in general, I'm not a fan of.
Yeah. This card, though, when I first saw this, it was one of the reasons I got really hyped up on Luke Keeschel, Jeff.
Is that why you drafted him?
Yeah. Plus, everything I was reading, he could go 20-40. He didn't play a ton last year, but
he's got that rookie cup, so he had to do something.
Yeah, he had a really good rookie season, and here he is, high stepping right next to Blooper, but unfortunately, it has not worked out.
Oh, hey, Mike Bassick, friend of the show. You guys can say it's weird, but my last purchase on eBay was 2007 E-Tops Allen and Ginter Barry Bonds. He's celebrating a homer off me, numbered to 1499. I had never seen this card. I haven't either. You better post it on your IG, Mike. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's amazing. I don't care if it's me doing the dumbest thing in the world. If there's a card of it, I want to buy it. If there's a card of, you're part of history.
Yes. You're the best hitter to ever play the game, and you're on his card. That's awesome.
Yeah. Very, very cool.
Great. Yeah, we should see it tonight if there's any way we can find it. I'm going to try looking that up while you go on here.
Okay. Yeah. You do that. LJB42 says Keeschel's heating up. I hope so. I sincerely hope so. I'd love to see him go on a run. Almost certainly will happen on my bench. But all right, well, as it is SSP Thursday, we should officially start looking at cards. The way we always do, which is to start with Homer Dome cards, who has once again posted a card I'd never seen before. And it is a 2016 opening day SSP of Miguel Sano with sunglasses, of course. When I first saw this card, I had a thought about it, and I read Homer Dome's post here, and he basically talked about the same thing. There are a lot of logos jammed into the bottom of this card.
Very busy. Very busy.
Very busy card. But yeah, Royally Cheese Mike says that's the best reason to buy a card that there is. Anything that ties back to you on a card, that's fantastic. It's like that guy 2 weeks ago, Jeff. It was posting
I was just thinking of that.
The 2007 Bob Wickman that has his late father in the stands behind him. That's incredible.
I'd never seen the Sano card, and man, when Sano came up, I was convinced that he was going to be he was going to be the next hitter. And I remember having him in so many fantasy leagues. He had multiple positional eligibility as well.
Oh, yeah.
It just didn't really work out. I think he mentions, I'm once again pining for the promise of Snow turning into Poppy 2.0. kind of had the build for it.
Yeah, it looks like he physically turned into Big Papi, but really early, like too early in his career.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. But this is still very, very cool. And I think Sano had a 40 home run season, didn't he, Jeff?
I think so.
Like, oh yeah, there we go.
Celebration. That's a cool shot.
That is cool. Is Mike mentioned on the back of the card, Jeff? Can you read it?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Yeah, those are two unrelated questions.
Yes, he is. On August 7th, he drove a full count pitch from Washington's Mike Bassick very deep into the right center field seats in San Francisco for 756th home run to break Hank Aaron's mark.
That's amazing. That's so cool.
That's really cool, Mike. Everybody who's a baseball fan of a certain age can recognize this pose too.
Oh yeah.
Drops the bat, throws up his hands.
Knew immediately.
Yeah.
And it's like, I keep saying it, but it's incredible he hit those home runs in the ballpark he did.
Yeah, not a lot of 420-foot doubles for him.
Forbidden Donut Mike is asking if there was ever a player who got under your skin, somebody you wanted to bean. And I assume he means besides Barry Bonds.
Good question.
Yeah, that big elbow guard.
Nate the Great says he has the 2008 Mike Bassick auto where it celebrates that home run.
Oh, that's really cool too. Yeah. Mark Ringo asking Mike if you plan to plunk Barry Bonds next time he came up. I would be terrified to plunk Barry Bonds, honestly. Yeah, right? My goodness. Yeah, mellow cards, yes. Oh, sorry, Jeff, go ahead.
No, yes, Mike Bassick, who is currently works for the Texas Rangers announcing crew, was the pitcher that gave up the home run. And we got to meet him. He watches the show. He's a collector. Excellent guy, really fun to talk to, knows a ton about baseball. And yes, gave up that bomb. I hit Barry in 2002 when I was with the Mets. Oh yeah, we had a Mike Bassick Mets fan above too. My teammates were so happy, but it wasn't intentional.
Maybe nicked him with a slider or something.
Oh, that's great. Jay Ursith was with his own brush with glory, gave up the conference home run record his junior year, and then did it again senior year. Congratulations. That's you broke your own record.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Yes, it's a lot of fun to watch Mike on the broadcast. I'll occasionally just flip over to the Texas game on my MLB pass.
Nice. All right, I'm seeing that someone in the chat there mentioned that Pete Crow Armstrong just blew another fly ball, like lost it for an inside the park home run.
He's been doing that a lot.
Yeah, it's funny. You do, as good as he is, you do still have to see the ball. Man, I tell you, the games, like the Braves have won way more games than they've lost, Jeff. But the ones that they have lost, it's weird. Like
they've lost in weird ways.
Chris Sale at home against the Toronto Blue Jays, and the Blue Jays are bullpenning. They didn't have a starter for the game, and the Braves are down 3-2 in the ninth inning. Very unexpected.
They only gave up 3.
Yeah, and he gave up a ton of hits too. A lot of singles in that game.
Mike, if you're ever up for this in the off season, we would love this. We need a Blabin Bassick evening in the off season. Would be so cool. SFO Sox fan also asking for it. So if in the off season, when you have a free night and want to come on with us, that would be great. Love to have you.
Yeah, Adult just looking for a 2008 Topps Black Mike Bassick. Mike, do you have a copy of this? This might be one of your best cards.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, let's figure out. Let's see if we can make that happen in the fall.
We'll make it work when your traveling schedule lightens up. That would be awesome.
Jeff and I can espouse some theories on baseball, and you can explain how we have no idea what we're talking about because we've never
That's why
played.
we're wrong. Mike, apparently you were a Duncanville Panther, according to the chat, who are our crack research team on the chat.
All right, I'm going to throw this in there again.
I have 3 of the black. They're very cheap, he says.
Nice. Well, that means 2008, 50. I don't know. You got about 55 to go. Maybe 56 to go.
Doc, maybe Mike can answer this question. He when he comes on, he can talk all about his home run experience.
Oh, that is a part Jake is absolutely made for. The guy on the side just dropping in some random knowledge, facts, and opinions.
Who happens to get covered with the Gatorade post game?
Oh, always, yeah. I feel like Jake's post game interviews, Jeff, would look a lot like the Chris Farley interviews from Saturday Night Live on those old skits.
Remember when you hit that 3-2 pitch? Oh, remember that? Yeah, that was awesome.
Yes. Jake would.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, just pulling at his hair and having a little meltdown. But being so likable.
Awesome. I'm so stupid.
That was all right. Get in there for trivia. Let's look at another couple cards before trivia, Chris.
Good idea. Good. Yeah, there were a few more opening day cards. This one here comes from Royally Cheesed. This is I think it's 2015 again. We got A-Rod here. I posed the question in the comments: were all these autograph seekers photoshopped in? Because I just can't imagine people wanting Alex Rodriguez to sign anything. But to each their own.
Yeah, a lot of talk about Alex Rodriguez on a recent episode of Spitballing Cards. Chris.
Yes.
Yeah. Mike says, I always think of people opening up a pack of 2008 Topps and getting either a Mike Bassett auto card or black to 58 and being so ticked off.
Oh, Jeff, imagine you've got the black parallel and you try to go really slow and you're like, Mike. You're like, oh, who could this be? And then it's Bassick.
Oh, yeah. That's well, let's look when he got that Brock Burke 1 of 1, Chris.
You mean
never know
that? I think you mean like one of the 2 that we pulled in.
Yeah, that's right. We got 2 of them.
Forbidden Donut, by the way, throwing this out here. If anyone has any finest flashback Aaron Judge parallels from 2020, please hit him up.
Forbidden Donut. I don't know if I'm assuming you saw that one that went on eBay. I was a bidder on that as well because I'm looking for the Judge Gold in particular from there to pair up with another certain gold I have from the set. So, but I'll keep you in mind if I see any others. It went for a little higher than I was expecting.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Thorson, correct. Absolutely. When in the conversation, one of the best right-handed hitters of all time. No argument here. But
smooth swing.
Eric also
great in the field.
Yep.
Great in the field. Yeah. And also extremely wealthy, Chris. He's a very savvy businessman. Done his part on Shark Tank. He's done a lot of postseason business work to build up his network. He wasn't quite so successful doing TV, I think. I mean, he's a really good analyst, but he just doesn't have the it factor that some of those other guys have that on the broadcast.
Very true. Very true. Michigan Cars and Grass with his own funny pack pulled story here, pulling a Fausto Carmona. Turned out to not even be his real name.
I wonder if he signed what name he signed. He had to sign that one.
Oh, wait a second. What do we got here? Kevin Morales? What do we got? FedEx dropping off a sweet PC card from eBay Authentication, an SSP delivered on SSP Thursday.
That's a sign.
Show us this, or pop it up on Instagram, and I'll grab it as we go here. All right, there was another opening day. Oh yeah, this one comes from Staley Cards. I really, conversely to that A-Rod, I really like this Justin Verlander, and it makes total sense that fans want to have their picture taken with him.
Selfie with the fans, very cool. Yeah,
I like this card a lot. I'm not sure what those kids in the background are doing, but on the left, but I like this one a lot. A lot of there's also a fist bump here that's just sort of being hung in the air. Hopefully, Verlander didn't leave that
dry. Yeah,
but yeah, I like this one a lot. And this is these 2015 opening days. You do not see these very often, Jeff.
No, No, on opening day, they're becoming harder to find as the years go on. Fewer opening day cards are coming out.
Verlander is one of many players, so I feel like there will be a moment, or maybe more than a moment, where people look back at his whole career, the whole resume, and are like, "Wow, like this dude deserves more attention."
Most Modern says he just notched his first
There you
AAA win on Tuesday against the Iowa Cubs. So are we going to see him back in the bigs soon? Is that the plan?
May as well.
Yep.
I don't see why not. Oh, Adalda's doing a deep dive into Mike Bassick's baseball card
Ooh.
PDA here. 2000 Bowman Golds, 19. Yeah.
You have any of those, Mike?
Very cool. That was just before the Bowman Chrome Auto came out the next year and changed the hobby, Jeff.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, I'm throwing the link up there one more time.
I get it. Like Chris said on the Spitballing episode, we've got one too. We've got one as our part of our Chrome Update SSP set.
I mean, he's got some cool cards. Love him or hate him. Like that 2010 Topps Chrome is just such a beautiful horizontal shot. I think there's a red up on eBay right now, if I'm not mistaken. All right, last pre-trivia card. One more opening day. This one comes from jetbreakers.trent. Really fun guy to chat with. He'll be at the National, I'm sure. We got Yordan Alvarez, currently the MVP frontrunner in the American League, Jeff. Hit his 21st home run yesterday, I think.
Yeah, he's been legit for a team that's really underperforming so far.
Oof, speaking of underperforming, it's like Reynaldo Lopez just got crapped on in the top of the ninth here for the Braves. Oof. A 5-run. I literally McAdoo. I don't know who these people are in this Toronto roster tonight, but
Bob McAdoo.
I don't think it's Bob. Yeah.
Chris, a little quick rundown before we do trivia here. That's an awesome. I like how they did the cup. This is another crowded card. They had to put the cup, and this is the small rookie symbol. I didn't even see that at first.
Yeah, well, it's tucked almost in the cup.
Yeah, they could have put one in the bottom left corner.
I also listen. I fear for Pettis's third base coach. I think let's say it's Gary Pettis, but I could be wrong about his first name. I worry for what happened to his shoulder about an eighth of a second after this photo was taken, and Yordan came in with that low 5. I mean, that's the type of thing, Jeff, that can cause damage you don't walk away from.
Yeah,
his rotator cuff might have been history.
So Mike wants to know, what's the line for you on being an SSP versus a parallel or not an SSP?
We don't. Yeah, we like our super short prints to have the base design and an image different than the base card.
So same number.
Yep.
Same design, different image. So even though an out of 5 is technically a very short printed card, it's going to have the same image as the base card. So bullseye breed, it's all about the feel.
About the feel.
So yeah, so we'll continue to post some cards that people post that are black parallels or some rare autos, but they're not technically super short prints. Super short prints really are the photo variations.
Yeah, and here's like, let's get into the grayest of the gray area. Oh, what did I just do? Hold on.
Forbidden Donut throws out this definition: a true SSP is a non-serialized variation with the same set number as the base image. I like that. Okay.
Yeah, that's a great one. But then sometimes there's 2 levels. Like a lot of years, Topps will do an SP and an SSP. The SSPs have to be obviously a little more rare. So this is a Topps Chrome image variation from 2015. 2012, 13, 14, they only had SSPs, no parallels, really rare. In 2015, they did the same thing, but they made them a little bit more common, and then they added red refractors to each one. So here's Jock Peterson's image variation in a red refractor. So is this an SSP?
So is it numbered?
Number to 5, yeah.
Number to 5, okay.
Yeah.
It's yes, I guess. Yeah, you're right. It's a gray area. It's a image variation parallel. So yes. It's an SSP of the SSP.
Yeah, I mean,
parallel of the SSP, I guess.
It's really the only year that Topps Chrome made SSPs and parallels of them. They've done SPs with parallels, those gosh darn speckles, and then last year they had regular parallels in the update. But 2015 is this weird year where they made these 10, I think, SSPs and then parallels of them. But
yeah, cool. Thank you, Mr. Manis. We have our our little OCD that drives us in that direction. But it's fun to find those niches for sure.
Yeah, and when the image is great, like that Otani with the World Series trophy, or some of the other ones we're going to talk about after we run trivia here, like.
So Freddie Freeman fan, I didn't know in what set now are dugout peaks numbered.
They're in the celebration boxes now,
and they're numbered.
Well, they have base ones, and then they also have I want to say gold, orange, red for dugout peaks, for rally time, for all those. Yeah. I don't love them, but I don't really. I don't want to sit here and argue over what counts and doesn't count. No. So if you like them and you post them,
if you like it and you feel it, yeah. This is Pliskin's trying to get Chris's blood pressure up, hoping they do speckle SSPs of players eating at a diner.
Man,
what's up, Spider Anaheim? Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's the people in there's definitely a segment of the Discord that just posts things trying to trigger me, and I fall for it every time, Jeff. I just get so wound up.
Yeah.
Yeah, curator, that's exactly right. And there's the debate. You could always say, does SSP stand for super short print or super short printed? And I will always say it's a noun. It's not an adjective.
Correct.
It's got that.
Correct. Because if you use it as the adjective, then any superfractor is going to be super short printed. And any out of 5 is super short printed.
Yep.
Oscar Kev. All right. We'll have to find the opposition sometime and come on, because Chris and I both agree on this one. So.
Yeah, I'm sure we could have Scotty B come on or Phil come on, just argue the other side.
Yeah. SSP, speckled short prints.
Yeah, there you go. I'm telling myself, stay calm, they don't mean it. They don't
relax, Chris.
It's fine. Just pour the bourbon.
Yeah, have another drink.
Okay. All right. Let's run this trivia. Jeff, real quick, the replies is we have that cool Bo Jackson. And I feel like wherever he is in that picture, that's where he is on that 87 Topps card with that metal fan. I don't know where Kansas City had spring training.
Spring training, yeah. We've got enough Royals fans in here. They probably know in 87 where they're doing spring training. Look at spring training jersey. Young Bo. Thinking I would like to break that bat right over his knee. Look at that bat.
Hold that. Keep that card up there for 1 second, because I want to know where this is, and I'm sure someone can tell us.
Baseball City in Florida, says Big Pog.
Oh, there we go. Not that. Where's one I can see?
You down with SSP? Yeah, you know me.
Oh my goodness! How have we not made that song yet? All right. So here's Bo Jackson's 1987 Topps card with
Red
the background
seats.
There. And that
a lot of fencing around this joint.
Yeah. And here's
his jersey.
Yeah. And here's his 1991 Stadium Club card.
Oh.
So yeah, I mean, it's got to be the same place. He's wearing the same jersey in all 3 pictures.
Crack Research Team says during 87 spring training, Royals trained at Terry Park in Fort Myers, Florida.
Okay. Yeah, I bet that's it. Because I think he has one other image variation with the same kind of that metal fence background, Jeff. I always wonder, where is this and why are all of his cards photographed?
Shoot that day.
Yeah.
BF Bud just got back into cards after a 30-year hiatus. Welcome back. Chris and I were there, maybe not quite 30 years, but almost. Don't understand half of what you guys are saying. People who are in the hobby probably don't understand what we're saying either, but it's a big learning curve to get back in. When I came back in, I had to learn all about autos and parallels and patch cards. So
yeah, we're here to help. We're here to help you. So it's a minefield. It's a money draining minefield. So be very careful and feel free to hit us up with questions as you have them. We can help, and everyone in our chat here is happy to help as well.
Absolutely. Yep. Terry Park is still open and operational. Florida, baby. Andrew, welcome back. Spring training until they moved to Baseball City in 88. So there we go. Thanks, guys.
Look at that.
Kevin posted the card and tagged you. I think that he was waiting on the delivery. Got the delivery.
I will. Well, we're going to run trivia while Jeff is doing the questions. I'll go find it because I want to see what this is.
Thank you, Seven Costanza. Appreciate this.
Oh, nice. All right, Mellow Cards. Is this
we got Mellow Cards says judge out 4 to 6 weeks. Hot off the press.
I'll
fractured ribs. Is that?
We're gonna say ribs.
Okay. Fractured ribs. Wow, he's been playing with fractured ribs. Hey. And Chris C got Amazing Barry Sanders' first Pacific Prism in the mail. Awesome. Sounds like a great mail day for everybody this week.
Yeah, mail days all around. Oh, that reminds me, Jeff, did I get a package at your mailbox today?
It wasn't there this morning.
Okay. Well, that's all right. All right.
Was it just a PWE, a plain white envelope? Because there's a plain white envelope that arrived. I didn't know.
No, it should have been. So I don't know if it's. I didn't check the tracking. It was either going to come today or tomorrow. But neither here nor there. All right. Oh wow! I see a lot of guys getting more people talking about stuff. If you're an Aaron Judge fan, honestly, I think that a broken rib is probably a best case scenario.
I mean, I was going to say best case scenario, given all the things that were floating around.
Yeah, you don't need surgery. You just wrap it up and rest. It heals. He comes back.
He can only talk about it tonight because she's not here to watch.
Right? Yeah. He comes back after the All-Star break. He spends August and September getting his timing ready and ready to go in October. Right. Yeah, there you go.
All right. Henley Jansen cards.
All right. That's not funny. All right. We got a really good turnout here in trivia, Jeff. Is your voice ready?
I'm ready. Second place. Plaque in the ladies' room plus one of these.
Perfect. All right, here we go. Countdown is beginning. God, I hope I did this right. Jeff did not check for any random punctuation mistakes or.
We'll just read right through it.
Yeah, read right through it. Here we go. Maybe it's
errors,
Jason Mizarowski. Who knows?
Complaints can be sent to the Blabin Trivia email. You should hear back about as soon as you hear back from PSA.
Yeah, I was just going to say it. Your answer will come with your PSA subs. All right, here we go. Countdown starts. Tick, tick, tick. And let's go.
All right, everybody ready? Get those fingers ready. We had some great scores last week. We'll see if we can match that. Who's the only player to turn an unassisted triple play and then homer on the first pitch leading off the next inning? Is it Rafael Furcal, John Valentin, Chase Utley, or Nomar Garcia-Parra? Anybody who was here last week, no doubt heard this question from Chris's minor league days.
Yep, you get bonus points for tuning in.
Story. John Valentin, yes.
All right, good job, guys.
Michigan Cards and Graphs, of course, was here. Louis Ballgame, that's a great name. Michigan Cards 5, right behind him. Which of these players has the most home runs in 2026? Fernando Tatis Jr., sorry to laugh. Zaire kind of Falefa, Anthony Volpe, Javi Baez.
2 home runs. One person on this list has.
I was laughing the further I went down. So somebody's got 2 on that list?
Javi Baez.
27% went with Javi Baez. Michigan Cards and Graphs knew, of course.
Yeah, that's a mean question. I'm sorry, but it's funny.
Whose 2020 Topps card is this? Is that Jazz Chisholm, Garrett Cole, Giancarlo Stanton, or Paul Goldschmidt? Standing there with the jersey over. I see we got a little cover up in the back as well. Makes the card much less appealing than it normally is. That is the Garrett Cole card we talked about before. 69% of you, well done. That is the rare non-playing card. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Newbies in second. What year are Corbin Carroll's first Bowman Chrome autos? 2018, 2019, 2020, or 2021? Feels like he's been around a while. How long has Corbin Carroll been around?
I also pulled this one right from memory, Jeff, and I did not have time to research it, so I'm pretty sure I'm right, but I'll feel bad if I'm wrong and it affects this.
49% of you went with 2019 and agree with Chris's memory.
Okay.
Chris C approves.
All right.
Newbies cards moved in front. Michigan Cards and Graphs, Jason G, of course, right there. What year is this Shohei Ohtani card? Is that a 2017, 2018, 2020, or 2026? That familiar design with those lines on the side is very glute-centric. This is trying to appeal to the glute fans in the audience.
We got to stay limber, Jeff.
Yeah. 57% of you went with 2018. That is, in fact, his. If he only had a golden mirror in 2026, what would it have been in 2018?
It's called a Through the Years golden mirror.
Through the years. Who is Jordan Alvarez high-fiving on his 2024 golden mirror SSP? Jose Altuve, Justin Verlander, Michael Brantley, Orbit. Not
a little help
Gary Pettis because he died from the last 5. around third base.
The only hint is the amount I had to black out here. So you can tell it's not Altuve. It's too much space. Yeah, good job, everybody.
61% of you knew that he was blacking out Orbit. Newbies Cards extending the lead. Michigan Cards and Graphs and Crazy Cryptids right behind. What team is Kyle Schwarber playing for in his 2016 rookie cards? Red Sox, Cubs, Phillies, or the White Sox? Schwarbs. The first 500 home run player not to get in the Hall of Fame? Could be. Oh, good call, Thick Boy. I didn't even notice this. 88% of you went with the Cubs for his 2016 rookie card, and indeed, he was a member of that historic team. Newbies Cards, Michigan Cards and Graphs. Which card does Phillies ace Christopher Sanchez have? First Bowman Chrome auto, a Topps rookie card, a Topps Chrome rookie auto, none of the above.
I couldn't figure out how to word this question, guys. I apologize if it's unclear.
Worded very well. Which of those does he have? 65% of you knew that he has none of the above. Hard to find a card of one of the two best pitchers in the three best pitchers in the National League, maybe. Newbies Cards, Michigan Cards and Graphs. Jason G. Continue to hold it down. Which card does Ben Rice not have? A first Bowman Chrome auto, Topps rookie Golden Mirror, Topps Chrome rookie auto, or a Heritage Real One rookie auto? Hopefully Jake's on here to get this one right.
It's just for him. I was hoping he'd be here tonight. I feel like his wife wants date night on Thursday, but
59% of you said Ben Rice does not have a first Bowman Chrome auto. You got to go rookie if you're going Ben Rice.
Right.
Wow, cleaning up. Already over 700 for newbies. Incredible. Michigan Guards and Graphs right behind him. Who is the major league leader in walks? Is it Mike Trout, Juan Soto, Aaron Judge, or Nick Kurtz?
This is a really hard question. I looked this up because I was curious and I was kind of surprised. So, like, you're guessing for the most part. Jeff, who do you think?
I'm guessing, and my guess would be what somebody had said earlier in the chat was Nick Kurtz.
Okay. Nope.
Trout.
Got 60.
That's incredible. That's incredible. I'm sure on a per game basis it's Soto, but Trout, that's how he's keeping that WAR up, keeping that OPS plus up.
Yeah.
Third place, Clean Cards 5, 632.
I told you he'd be here for trivia, Jeff.
Michigan Cards and Graphs, 660, and already over 700. Ooh. Before the last question. Newbies Cards with 701. So, newbie, congratulations. You're winning the Bo Jackson. Staring longingly at his bat.
Yep. Michigan Cards and Graphs. I owe you a second place prize from last week. I got something good for you. I'll get it in the mail for you Monday or Tuesday. I'll take care of him, Jeff. Unless he really wants one of those other ones.
If you want to add to it, Michigan Cards Graphs, you can add one of these. Otherwise, we'll just play for him next week.
Yeah. I think you'll be very happy with what I'm going to send you. It's worth 2 second place finishes. Or
yes. Chris did tell me he's got something good for you, Michigan Cards and Graphs. It sounds like it caught a lot of people.
I was surprised.
Interestingly enough, Michigan Cards and Graphs and newbies and Cleat Cards. Who did you guys guess for that last question?
Yeah, I'm curious. Like, well, Kurtz was the most common answer. That's who I thought it was because you just hear about it a lot.
Ooh, we're getting another trivia prize.
Nice.
I knew we're sending one. Thank you. Awesome.
Kurtz. Yeah.
Kurtz. All right. We all went with Kurtz Card Care.
Yeah, just very quietly. You know, Mike Trout's going like 1 for 4 with a walk or 0 for 3 with a walk every single game.
Wow. Good for him. Yeah, his OBP is definitely solid. I mean, he's still batting in the 230s, 240s, but he's getting on base, so that makes sense. Sorry, battery. There's always next week.
Yeah. Didn't even make the top 50. I mean, I'm not going to lie. There were a lot of people in trivia, so top 50 was like top half. So I wouldn't feel too bad. Now, we only have like 60 people in there, and you don't make top 50, be embarrassed. But we had over 90 people sign up just then, so I wouldn't feel too bad about that.
Michigan Cards and Graphs is not going to return to sender. But you don't have to send him anything. But I think you'll really appreciate it. It's a very
I have some garbage around my house. I'll package it up. All right, so Kevin Morales just got this bad boy, which we got Clayton Kershaw, man, his last All-Star game
at the diner. Yeah.
It's famed
at the
first
diner.
Ballot Hall of Fame baseball career. This is his final All-Star game. And yeah.
This can't be true, JB Cards, is it? That he's leading the AL in runs too? Well, we know it's not Bobby Witt because he only had 4 through the first month of the season. But
look, is he? That feels like an impossibility, but that doesn't mean anything. Yeah, obviously, if he walks that many times, he's on base.
The Bo was a 2019. 2018.
No, I see Ben Rice is leading. Wait a second. What?
The DNA.
Hold on.
This is isn't that a 2019? No, yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not good. Okay, you're right. Mike Trout is leading the AL in runs scored. You are correct. Ben Rice is second. And then if anyone could tell me who's in third, I'd love to hear it.
Must not be Jordan then.
It's definitely not Jordan.
McGonigal?
Nope. So good call with Mike Trout reading in.
How many runs does Trout have?
47.
Considering that lineup is so freaking terrible.
Yeah.
We got to guess a Matt Olson in the American League.
Matt Olson has 45. So he is right there. But James Wood's leading all baseball with 53.
Volpe is getting a vote. Vlad Guerrero.
Nope. No, please.
He's been on base?
Not really. No.
Miguel Vargas.
Miguel Vargas is correct. Of the Chicago White Sox.
Mike Bassick. JB Cards coming through.
Having a hell of a season. And I that's just good for him. Good for that team.
Yeah, sad that Murakami went down. Sad for my multiple fantasy teams I have him on, and sad for the fans. Southside fans are really liking him.
Serving on slaps. I feel like we mentioned James Wood a decent amount. I love that guy. He's really fun to watch. He's enormous. He is fast. And he just crushes balls the other way.
Yeah, that whole Nationals team is pretty fun. Even the role players.
Yeah, I've been seeing talk about them potentially trading CJ Abrams, but I hope not. I mean, you got to build around these two guys.
Yeah, build around them.
Okay. All right, let's get back to some cards. Kevin Morales.
Congratulations on this, Kevin Morales.
I mean, I'll tell you what Signed and Slab told me about our Ohtani auto. And he said, "I'm happy you're happy."
Oh, that's faint praise.
And the passive aggression just came. It almost melted my phone. But yeah, I mean, obviously I wish this image were better. I wish it were cooler. But they kind of used the better shot as his base card, his base all-star, or his base card is like a nice hat tip. So I see why they wouldn't want to maybe use it again. But
well, we're old enough. I'm not sure how many people in the audience are old enough to know what show the Peach Pit was on, but yes. I highlighted that comment earlier. That was very true.
I definitely know the answer to that. I believe it was frequented by a 41-year-old man playing a high school student, if I'm not mistaken.
Multiple.
Yeah, multiple. Yeah, you guys got that one pretty quick.
PSA slab for horizontal cards. Well, it just depends. I prefer to photograph them horizontally then instead of turning this way, but you get more of the card if you do it vertically.
Yeah. This is always how they're going to be. They're never going to do the flip on top of the horizontal card. They're never going to do that. So I've grown to just accept this.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I wanted to talk about this briefly. Here we go. Where is it? Yeah. So this comes from Trout Collector 5. Very recent post, actually. I found it while we were doing trivia. What I like about this, there's no shortage, guys, of Mike Trout signing autographs in these image variations.
He must have a dozen at least.
It's comfortably over 10 between like Stadium Club Tops and Tops Chrome. But this one, to me, I'm okay with this one because of the fist bump. And I really enjoy, Jeff, the difference in fist sizes, if you will.
It's true. And you can tell he's got a smile on his face. He seems to be enjoying himself rather than thinking this is a chore.
Yeah.
HB Card still has hope for me landing a role as a high school student. The Grays are probably dooming me from that, but hey. I did play a Starfleet Academy member and I think I was 31 or 30 in this first Star Trek movie, so that's about as close as I can get.
Oh, but you were aging like a fine wine there, Jeff.
That's right.
Okay, KCC Cards or KC Cards IG posted. I just love this card. We've seen it before, but 2021 Topps Ultra SP. They had this sort of family theme for one of the series. So there's an Alamars and some Biggios and I think Ripkins. Mm-hmm. But this card is just really, really cool. And I like to think the junior's just getting reamed out here.
Yeah, his dad's probably saying, "What are you doing?" I'm sure there was some taunting, or in his last BP round, he was flipped his hat backwards and was launching balls. Yep. And I love the rubbery plastic jerseys. These were a staple in the 90s. Even when I was in high school playing, either the sleeves or the whole thing was like this plastic rubber thing, and that was like the dry fit of the day. Everybody had those.
Yeah, these are really cool. I just want to say, a Curator, they already rebooted 21 Jump Street as a movie twice, and those movies are very funny.
They're pretty hysterical. Yes.
Yeah. Way funnier than I had any expectation of them being when I went to go see each of them in theaters. I really enjoyed them.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe it's just our love. Okay. This card I have not seen this card in years, Jeff.
I got so many comments when I posted this card. They're like, "What the hell is going on?" And this is an homage card, which is great. Another good thing that Topps did.
Yeah. Do you remember the player in 1969 Topps who they've used the Bat Boy instead of him? I can't remember who it is.
I should know since I sent that article to Ginter Gold Fever. Somebody in our chat will remind us. Yes. Is that Aurelio Rodriguez? Very good. Thank you.
Wait, is that who this is, or is that who it was in?
No, this is I believe the current Bat Boy.
Okay.
Just like they used the Rodriguez, the current Bat Boy at that time.
Yeah, this is such a cool card. Unier's Cards posted this one. This is great. Definitely an homage to a mistake that Topps made, a long time ago. But if you're a Mike Trout like super collector, I feel like you really need a copy of this. And there are not many of these out there.
No, never see those. MC Hammer was a Bat Boy. That's correct, Mark Ringo. He was a Bat Boy for the A's.
Wow, what a fantastic random fact. I did not know that.
Really? Yes. There's some pictures of him hanging out with some of the A's. This is before his big pants days.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, geez. Hey, Mail Gator Baseball. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, those sad things
under the uni, and they blouse up over the sleeves. Yes, for sure.
That's a little much.
Parachute pants,
of course. Yeah. But yeah, this Mike Trout card. If you ever see this at a show, it's cool. If you can pick one up, I highly recommend it. This is a very cool card. And if you just buy it to sell it to Jeff, that's fine as well.
Yeah, I'll buy it from you. Good call out, SFO Sox fan. That's right. That's how he got his nickname, because he did look like a young Hank Aaron, and that's how he got the name Hammer and then MC.
Wow, I'm learning all kinds of interesting stuff.
Good call out, SFO Sox fan. Yep.
That's all I know is he had the theme song for the Addams Family sequel.
Oh yeah.
Yep. I was at just the right age to be in love with Wednesday Addams, and it was appropriate age-wise.
27.
Yeah, look at us. See, other people didn't know that. It's not just me. Yeah, that's cool. This is fun. I'm down for more random facts.
Random facts. You never know what you're gonna get on a Thursday.
All right. Well, this is a perfect segue. Speaking of Hank Aaron, our good buddy Gigi's Cards posted a pretty impressive player run here of Hank Aaron, all of his Topps Legends variations. This is the type of stuff, the type of post you just need to take a few minutes and really look at them all.
Yep.
To appreciate and how rare some of these are. Like this was not done in a month or 2 months or probably even 2 years. But this is awesome. So congratulations, Gigi.
This is awesome. I'm partial to the lower left bottom, but I also love some of the Milwaukee Braves ones. A lot of his later career, later Atlanta Braves, like early 70s images showing up on there.
Yeah, rhymes with roof. There are some like the one Jeff pointed out, the Milwaukee Brewer one from 2019. That one's very cool. I love the one right next to it, that horizontal from 2020 of him at the plate, like with the bat down a little bit. Ben or 14 posted that one a couple, maybe a week or two ago. I've been searching for it on eBay since, trying to find one for a reasonable price. I think this is very, very cool. Yeah, Mr. Little Thor, absolutely. All the different uniforms he's worn, and from like thicker wool to a more reasonable, maybe cotton.
Yeah, I like I can't really see it very well, but I love the one on the first page the middle row on the far right, and where it's Braves 44. He looks pretty young in that photo. That looks like a mid-50s Milwaukee Braves.
Yeah, there's just some great shots in here. Very cool stuff. Yeah, I would love to hear a little bit more. Gigi, if you're with us, let us know how long you were fighting for this or searching for this. I have follow-up questions. These are cool. And shout out to the right page, bottom left, with the best glute shot of the group there. And as you might imagine, Hammer and Hank was packing.
Yeah, this was. Eric Gretzky saw him in the 75 All-Star game at County Stadium. That's awesome.
That's very cool.
Very cool.
All right, let's keep the player run vibes going. And I just mentioned Ben Or14, but he posted this Mike Trout card, which in and of itself, at least he's not signing autographs. I kind of like it. I like to think, Jeff, and because I'm a sad person, that just out of frame here is like something in a cast. Like a limp, or he's got a cane, or he's injured in some way. Physically watching batting practice,
blown out.
Yeah. But this is cool. If we swipe to the right, though, we do get a near complete Mike Trout Topps Chrome image variation run, which is pretty cool.
That is fun. He's
missing one card. We're hoping we can help him get it. It's missing a 2014 Topps Chrome, the high 10 with the Jackie Robinson jerseys.
Yeah, this is really cool though. Yeah, you see how many signing autographs he has. A lot of close-ups, not a lot of swinging shots.
Unfortunately, Jeff, not a ton of on-field.
None. I don't see any of his patented swing. Interesting.
I'm gonna tell you my favorites right off the bat. 2013 with the Rookie of the Year trophy is fantastic. 2015 here, where he's yelling, he's very pumped up, probably so excited, thinking, "Man, we're winning games. This will keep going forever."
Yes, playoffs.
2018 signing autographs with a jersey back, and he's kind of got that mullet. And I love this 2021 where he's kind of pretending to pitch. That one's just so unique to me.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I mean, it's just warming up, fooling around.
Pretty much exactly what it is. Yeah.
And then, Mark, thanks for joining us. Glad you're joining the show. Chris and I mostly do baseball, almost exclusively. Chris has a little bit of a hockey collection, especially 90s Rangers stuff. And I dabble in basketball, but usually only with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Otherwise, we're exclusively baseball.
Yeah, and if he doesn't play for the Bucks next year, Jeff's PC of Giannis might stop.
Yeah. Love the guy. I'll still be a fan, but
quick question here. At D74715, I feel like I am talking to AI here, but that's fine. Got another dumb question: is the Topps Chrome flagship James Wood auto refractor out of 25? I mean, it's not really either of those. It's just an orange refractor.
Yeah,
which is great. Those are really
parallel. It's a auto parallel, essentially.
Yes. Oh, Andrew. Yes, that's one of the best image variations across all products of all time. Who knows at the end, when it's all said and done, how many MVPs, how many World Series, how many total counting stats we're going to see on how much WAR will be on that card.
It's sad that almost for the last half decade, at least, usually only two of them are playing at the most. One of them's got to be injured at all times.
Oh man. God damn. Yeah.
Think how many games they've missed over the last 6 years.
Oh, that's really depressing. Thanks, Jeff.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's all right. SD Pliskin is 2 elite Donruss elites away, 1992. Good luck, buddy. Who you missing? I'm guessing you're probably missing like the lesser names. I wonder how often those even show up.
Yeah, you almost got to buy a couple and sub them yourself, although now that's going to take a year.
Man, we had so many great posts this week, Jeff. It's hard to every time I go to the next one, I'm like, oh man, this should be our post of the week, but they can't all be. So maybe none of them will be. All right. But next up, we got Jake's short print a day. His Aaron Judge flagship SSP run. Holy cow.
Yeah. Shout out to Blabin, sometime co-host Jake. This was something to put together. Wow.
Yeah, I would love if you guys could all take a second. Let us know what your favorite Aaron Judge SSP is. Some of these are better than others in our humble opinion. The 2017 bat under arm is fantastic. 2018, everyone on base with their hands up. The 2020 with Babe Ruth in the stands, that's an SSP. That's a phenomenal. That might be Aaron Judge's single best non-auto baseball card Topps ever made. 2021, I don't.
Or the one in the top left. Those two both have a.
Have a minuscule print run. Very few graded. That whole middle row, I'm not a huge fan of. Although I do enjoy an LCS celebration. I feel like that's certainly warranted some champagne.
Yeah,
and
Jake hates that.
Hates it.
Celebration. Yeah.
2024, the hat tip after his 3 home run game against Toronto was pretty awesome. I like that. That's a card Jeff and I are still looking for. We're trying to find a copy that isn't beat up, and no luck so far.
Then it's Jeter. I can't see him too closely there, but
we can see the head shape. All right, some questions in here about are any of these missing? And so what Jake has done here, he does not count. If you ever have a chance to chat baseball cards with Jake, he is very much a stickler and specific about what counts for him in certain types of runs. He does not count anything from update. Only Series 1, Series 2. So the back of jersey, trust me, he has one, but it doesn't count in this run for him. The rookie, I think it's a on-deck circle. He's got the bat across his shoulders, I think, Jeff. Is his other rookie. That one doesn't count for Jake either. So like it's really interesting. I love talking to people that have specifics like that. So this is just a 9-card run, and that's where Jake considers it to be.
Eric, I don't know if this is. It's probably an all-star red carpet, if I'm guessing. The dressed up in the center. I'm not sure where that's exactly from.
Yeah, I'm not. I think he's walking into the All-Star Gala, and it's got to. I mean, I almost feel bad. I wonder, like, if they asked if his I don't know if that's his wife or his girlfriend then, if she was okay with being on a card, or if they just chopped her off at the wrist.
Yeah, like back up. We got your arm. Okay.
Yeah. But this is a fantastic run here, and I just want to take a quick second. BF Bud 2174. It's a little tricky for sure. These have been around, since like 2013, essentially in flagship. There's a code on the back, and the last 3 digits will be different, but mostly the image is going to be different than the base image. So if you're not sure, you can Google it, and there's image galleries for pretty much every set online. That's going to be your best resource. But yeah, Topps made these hard to identify originally on purpose, which I like.
Right, because they would, especially early on, they didn't stand out because the images weren't that much different, but they started to make some special images, which were cool. Aldelis, Chris maybe knows about this. Garrett Cole, Topps Black Run skips the 2013 update.
I think so, because he has a 2013 base card. So I don't think Jake would count that update card, but we can find it. It's on his page. I can go back and look, and that's very interesting if it's on there, Jeff. Andrew P 7575. I just want to ask, did you sell a PSA 9? Because that was the last card Jake bought, and he recently bought it, and he said the same thing, that it's a garbage card. He hates it, but he needed it for the run. So he was excited to be able to buy a PSA 9.
The things we do. So Andrew, yeah, maybe your card is now in his collection.
Yeah, that very well might be the same card. Sold by a person who didn't like it to a person who didn't like it. Yeah, that's pretty funny, Jeff.
It varies greatly, Carlos, the print run on these SSPs. The rarest is probably the upper right, followed by the whole upper row.
Yeah, the whole upper row is pretty rare. Yeah, they never announced print runs. The golden mirrors, so which started in 2023 with that champagne blast. That's where they started doing it for every card in the set. So the pack odds, you can kind of run the math, and those run around 100 copies, anywhere between like 75 and 150 copies. But that top row,
raw.
Okay.
All that list says that they're both in update, rookie card and rookie debut.
Right, but wait, am I thinking Chrome? Oh, you're right. Yeah, in Chrome he has one, and he has a base Chrome and then an update Chrome.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, he'll have the update black, but not the rookie debut black.
Probably not.
Jake does not.
Thanks, Eric. We love it too because we see cards that we've never seen before.
Yeah, but yeah, this Aaron Judge run is incredible, and kudos to Jake because he was in on this like before a lot of these cards blew up.
Yes, luckily for him. Yeah.
JM Cards 520. The problem is the difficulty in upgrading that PSA 6. Give me 1 second here.
Yeah. It's not a card you see often. So in any condition, it's lucky to get. Official judge imaging in 4 to 6 weeks after the diagnosis of a stress fracture, first rib on his right side. Okay, so he's excuse me, he's out for 4 to 6 weeks, and that's just when he's going to get the new imaging done. So okay.
Yeah, I mean, like someone in the chat said, they don't need to rush. And I honestly think the fact that it's a rib, it's nothing muscular. I think it's like what he was dealing with. It sounds like almost a best case scenario.
Jam card says 7 higher pop on that.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to pull up here. Let me just pop over. Can you see my screen, Jeff? It's a little small.
Yep.
Okay. So for whatever reason, PSA does not seem to believe that they call this an SSP, but it's an SSSP. There were 5 in Series 1, and this is one of them. But anyway, so there's 9 total at PSA. A single PSA 10, which I've never seen.
Yeah.
One PSA 9, which I have seen because Jeff and I own it. 4 PSA 8s. I've never seen a single one of them. 1 PSA 7, which I've never seen. And 2 PSA 6s. And Jake has 1, and we know where the other one is. So, like, that's it. Like, so his chances to upgrade, I'm sure he'd love to, but it's such a rare card. I think he's honestly just thrilled to have it, as I would be as well. Okay. I lost my place here. Where are we? Okay.
All right. A couple questions while you're finding your place back. Might have talked about, what do you think about the new Platinum Cityscapes? Seem pretty nice, especially autoed. I know nothing about them, Mott, I'm sorry to say. Is that Bowman Platinum?
It's got to be the Topps Platinum that's coming out, right?
Cityscapes. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. Chris, do you want to?
I don't know anything about it. I'm going to try to look up a copy of it or look up an image of it. Oh, like this thing? I mean, for sure, the Griffey's going to look incredible because it's Griffey, and he's got one of the best autos in the auto game.
I see. Oh, yeah, this is okay. So this is, now we're talking about like biannual release of this product. Is that what?
That is excellent use of that term, Jeff. Well done.
Yeah. Yes, so they're going to come out with this every couple of years. Yes, this looks great.
It's very serious, Aaron Judge. I'm not sure what the marbly background is on this, but yeah, I mean, these cards are going to look great. That is that's a very funny Shohei Ohtani card, by the way. That look on his face is great. Yeah, I'm excited to see what these cards look like. I believe in our Discord. Yeah, thank you, Michaela. It does release tomorrow. I believe in our Discord, there was talk that on the secondary market, boxes of this were already at about $270, which makes it a real tough rip. A real tough rip.
It's called Toil, the marbling effect, apparently.
Thank you. I'm learning all kinds of new stuff here, Jeff. I will drink it all away and wake up tomorrow none the wiser. But
retro causality, I'll occasionally post some of these police cards. In fact, I posted one this week from Tim McIntosh. Sadly, they're not super short prints. Depending on what local police department, some are rarer than others. But unfortunately, rare does not mean scarce because they don't have a high demand. But I enjoy looking through my old Brewer team cards. I've got some from pretty much 1980 through 88. So between you and I, we probably have the whole run of them. Police used to hand out these cards, Chris, to...
I'm familiar with them. Yeah. And those are awesome cards to get autographed. If like, you know, those Brewers players ever do mail-in autos, especially like the lesser players, like the ones that just you remember.
Because there's some that have those cards that don't even have major release cards, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Sometimes that works out. Like there are some minor league cards of those players. Like, oh man, I shouldn't have said it out loud. I was going to say there's like a couple examples. Like I want to say like in 1981, there's a Cal Ripken, like Baltimore police card.
Oh,
like,
the minor league one?
Yeah, like a year before. Maybe it's not him. There's at least one Hall of Famer from the early to mid 80s.
Mattingly's got one.
Yeah, maybe it's like an 83 police card. Is that it? Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. There's someone from the 80s that has one of those police issued cards before the year before their Topps rookie card.
Yeah, so those are a little bit rare. As far as the Brewers go, I haven't found any real demand for them, so they make fun discussion pieces. I encourage you to read the back on a lot of them.
Yes, Eric, your comment was funny, but Crazy Cryptids nailed this one. He absolutely looks like encased in the Phantom Zone and just thrown into space forever. But yeah, I look forward to seeing these cards get ripped and seeing what they look like because it is a very attractive set. I wish the boxes were 150 or 170 bucks, but
What was the price point you gave, Chris?
270 is the secondary market price in our Discord a couple days ago. So maybe it's over 300 now. I don't know. But these would be a fun box to rip because the cards do look great. Oh, there we go. Blasters for 30 bucks. I don't hate that.
No, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Of this, Dave's, so that they had them already yesterday, huh?
Online, maybe?
Red says Ripken does have a police card as well.
Just little tidbits in my head that haven't been erased by alcohol, Jeff. The list is getting shorter by the day. All right, let's go back to some SSPs. Kudos to 661 collectibles for this Yasiel Puig.
Yeah, this one stood out.
Oh, yeah. I love in 2013, Jeff, the way that they faded those. I think it's Adrian Gonzalez, and someone can tell me who the other guy is. He looks enormous to be taller than Puig. I can't tell who it is. But this card is cool, and a PSA 10, no less. You can see there's so much silver to scratch here.
Yes, that's rare to see these in gem condition, as we've seen.
He mentions in his comments here that he bought a lot, like the Yasiel Puig lot or a 2013 Topps Chrome lot. And sure enough, this was just tucked away in there. And that's where a lot of these really, really cool cards are.
Chris, the highly coveted 1980 Charlotte O's Police Cal Ripken Jr. is considered one of the rarest, most valuable minor league cards in the world, with graded copies commanding tens of thousands of dollars.
Any autos? I wonder if people have had him sign those. That would be a really cool card to get him to sign.
Yeah, I wonder what that would do to the value.
Oh, man. Puig was so cool at the time, right? It stinks it didn't quite work out. But, man, he is enormous.
He's enormous, yeah.
Yeah, but this is a really, really cool card. So 661, that's a great find. Congrats. You guys ever find SSPs from early Topps Chrome like this? Message Jeff and I and take our money. Take advantage of us. We're here for it.
We're still trying to put those sets together.
All right, so speaking of 2013, though, SP Clubhouse posted one of the very first ones of these that you and I ever saw, and this is probably the card that, like, clued us into this whole culture, if you will. That's the wrong word.
Well, it's not really. No. Culture is a good word.
Saw this thing on eBay somewhere, and I was like, Jeff, what is this? This isn't the base card. Is not this. What is this? And we started digging in online, and we're like, oh my god, this is like the coolest thing ever. And we reacted as fast as we could, but we not quite fast enough on all fronts. But I love this Harper card. Holding up his Jackie Robinson Rookie of the Year award. Very cool. Yeah, Colt might be a better way to describe it. Yeah.
All right, now we're going down a dark path.
Addiction? What are you talking about as I open up my Maker's Mark, Bob?
With your name on the board, too.
Right? Yeah, it's like that scene in Kingpin when the Reverend is like they're gambling on bowling and he's drinking and like flirting with a girl and he's like, I have one vice. Two vices.
They're all right there.
Yeah, holding award is at least an accurate description here.
Standing.
This card is awesome. SP Clubhouse, very cool. All right, so sticking with 2013. Here's a card, Jeff, I'm not sure I've ever seen before. It comes from Seasoned Giants collection.
Yeah, I hadn't seen it when it popped up, and these are Seasoned Giants, all right.
Yeah, man, you think Matt Williams was going to hit 60 in 1994?
He would have given it a good run.
Yeah, he was on fire.
Yeah. What
a great combo these two guys were. But yeah, 2013 Topps has a really interesting checklist of SPs and SSPs. If it's an area you're interested in, please go check it out because there's a lot of players that are on multiple cards and a lot of cool Legends cards. A couple different Griffies. It's got Chipper Jones, and there's some really cool stuff. And this Will Clark with Matt Williams is awesome.
1990 All-Star Game photo. Very cool.
All right, let me just navigate.
Yes, Battery. Didn't always seem like Will Clark's pants were belted too high. It always reminded me of my grandpa's pants when I saw him. Yeah, he was over there at first base. He had high and tight, always.
It's like he was deliberately moose knuckling on a lot of instances, Jeff, I have to say. I think he was trying to do something, and he's been making the rounds on some podcasts, and he is a pretty outspoken, entertaining character.
He is. He's quite a character.
I wouldn't take financial advice from him, but he's pretty entertaining on a on a podcast. Yeah, BHL. I don't think Topps is going to put this type of thing on a card. You might have to make this one on your own.
Yeah. Good luck.
Yes, the Griffey and Gwynn is great. There's a David Wright with Tom Seaver. I really like that card.
Yeah, Eric, he may not have. He didn't have the typical build of the guys that were most notorious for juicing. But
if he did, Jeff,
I mashed the ball.
If he ever did, it was later, right? When he was with Cleveland or
Yeah.
maybe Arizona.
Right, just to stick around.
Certainly not. In 1988, you could tell these two guys just had like farm strength or dad strength, whatever you want to call it.
Is the Mattingly and Bo from that year?
Yes.
Yep.
From that year too. Yep. It's a really fun checklist. Like, feel free to check this out. You just Google it. There's a lot of really great cards, and I think this would be a fun set to put together. It'd be great in a binder to flip through.
Yeah, there must have been a big 80s and 90s fan of baseball on that staff in 2013 putting that together.
Okay. Oh, dang it. I got my order wrong. All right. Another 20. I know this came up in Ben Orr's post as well, but just want to mention E&J Trading with the Mike Trout version of Harper holding the Rookie of the Year trophy was his. We got Mike Trout holding his Rookie of the Year trophy here in 2013. Very cool.
Another gem.
Yep. Man, and these are the last I checked, this was like a pop 2, maybe it's a pop 3 now. I'm not sure. But that's just really cool with Mike Scioscia and an Angels general manager here, Jeff, who was about to go on a run of incompetence that we may never see again.
And then be fired.
Yeah. Mercifully, right?
Yeah.
That's a very, very cool Mike Trout card and a great time to post some fun Mike Trout stuff. All right. Gem Mick 10. If anyone in our chat enjoys doing bicep curls, here's some motivation for you. We got
that's Michaela's, right?
That's Michaela's, yeah. Man.
Yeah. He can't stay on the field, but man, he can get his gym reps in.
Dude, he was curling so much. Like, wasn't he dealing with like elbow tendonitis that was so bad that he couldn't play baseball? When he came back, his arms still looked like this. So he was curling through the pain, Jeff.
What is he doing? How is he getting that? Yes.
This is just, I mean, Michaela, I like to think you continue to buy. There's a decent number actually of sleeveless Giancarlo Stanton variation cards. And I like to think that you're just subtly hinting to your fiance, like, let's do some more bicep curls this week.
Well,
but
not so subtly. Not so subtly.
Not so subtly, I guess.
I don't care if he can't open chips. He can't open a bag of chips.
Imagine your arms being this big, Jeff, and you have to ask someone else to open your bag of potato chips.
You're going to ask your 4-year-old daughter, can you open this bag of chips for me? I can't do it.
What are we doing? But yeah, if you guys are at the National and we get to see you guys at the Spitball and Hangout, I expect to see Staley rocking some pretty big pythons. Just put one of these at the gym and on the mirror and just they're curling until you can't open a bag of chips.
No way can he wipe. Nope.
No, yeah, absolutely not.
Staley, you are being called out.
Yeah.
Get to work.
Yeah, Stan's definitely a bidet or bust kind of guy. Like he's got no other options. I'm sorry to say.
Yeah, definitely not speed. He used up all the points. Just put him right in the arms.
Yeah, this is a guy who goes to the gym and does like an hour and a half of leg press and then never stretches and just goes right home, Jeff.
And just walks home stiff as a board.
Gets into his little sports car, all scrunched up, and just goes right home.
Right. By the time he gets home, you got to roll him out. Biceps might not be ready. She's warning you. I do have to highlight this quote from SFO Sox fan.
Wow. I don't know if he would be more happy or complimented by the physique comparison or upset, Jeff, by the Yankee hat.
Oh, good point. I think the physique would win out. I think so too. I think would be pleased that he's being compared to Giancarlo Stanton.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, the definition here is just outrageous.
Curator says he runs like he's looking for a bathroom. Yeah, if you're the third base coach, you're not sending him if he's coming from second on a hit to the outfield, you're not sending him.
No, it's got to be in the gap or the outfielder has to fall down.
Yeah.
But yeah, these are very cool. And Michaela, if we ever see one of these in the wild, we're going to grab it and send it your way.
Yeah.
We want to see a full binder page of these. Got to motivate Staley some way.
Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah,
it's rough. But like Chris said, I think best case scenario, given all the things that were flowing around on the social media verse today.
Yeah, I mean, if you're an Aaron Judge fan, if you're a Yankee fan, at this point, like who cares? What he does in the regular season isn't even a factor. He's going
right.
to the
He's
Hall of
not
Fame.
going to get 62. Let him play 80 games, hit 30 home runs probably, and then be ready for the playoffs.
Yes, be ready for the playoffs and continue the run he was on against Toronto last year. Like be that guy for the month of October. And yeah, play 60, 80 games every season and be ready to go on October 1st. I think that's the most important thing for him and for the Yankees. I think McMahon homered today, didn't he?
Well, he's already stepping up. Michigan Cards and Graphs. These are going to be placed around the house or apartment, just waiting until the Nationals.
It's like a bag of pretzels, but this card is like right on there. Like, you know what? I don't need the sodium today. Yeah. All right. Well,
maybe Dominguez will get his chance. Maybe this is what the Yankees need. Give him a chance to shine. Trade him for something. And
isn't he also on the IL? Excuse me. Isn't he also on the IL, Jeff?
Probably.
Yeah.
Or on a bucket somewhere. HB Card says met him when he was Mike. Yeah, back then in Marlins camp. He was definitely an athlete when he came into the league. Definitely an athlete.
He's an athlete now. He's just a little stiff.
Yeah.
But anyway. All right. Speaking of
SSP Joel, spoken like a true fantasy baseball fan. I don't care about the postseason. I need him back and hitting for the fantasy playoffs. That's late August into September. Get it.
Yeah, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. Now, if you're in a fantasy league and you don't have Aaron Judge, it might be a very interesting time to try and trade for him, especially in any head-to-head league that you're in.
You're going to be Staley. You're going to be Phil in the bathroom doing doing some push-ups before the get together.
You with Phil in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay. It sounded a little bit weird at first, but yeah. You guys can get a little program there.
Wow.
I never saw it. Damn this show, Jeff. I miss all the cool cards.
Sold immediately. Imagine that.
Yeah. That's a card to me that adds one of my ones that got away.
Yeah.
There was one on eBay for $99. And I made the mistake of clicking on it to look at the condition and not just immediately hitting buy it now. Yeah. And by the time I then went to the buy it now, it was gone.
Yeah.
I think about that from time to time. All right. Next up, speaking of guys who are in peak physical condition, Jeff.
Excellent.
Dig the Cleats in posted this very cool, obviously, Rafael Devers rookie SSP, which he got from me. And he's very happy. It was a dream card for him, and it helped me fund a really cool Acuna card. So that was a win-win all around.
Win-win. And Devers, despite his 0 for 5 today in the 12-run outburst, he's been heating up. His
May was very good. His April was horrid, which is a great word. I'm going to try to use more. Stanley, thank you for reintroducing me to that. Yeah. For sure. But his May was great. So we'll see what he's got cooking in June. Hopefully not more pasta. But Giants are a train wreck. And with this Judge injury, I do wonder, Jeff. Man, oh man, but he looked good in pinstripes. Not only because the pinstripes will be slimming for him, but because of the short porch in right field.
Short porch, yeah. No 420-foot doubles in that ballpark. Right. Mark, we're still looking for the Brett Lawrie.
Looking for it. There's
still 5 cards we need, including a Puig. Not that one, but a different one.
Wow. All right, I'll make sure my wife puts that on the thumbnail if we can. We'll just have an arm with an indent. I even someone put me in touch with, and I forget the name of the person, but a Brett Lawrie, I don't want to say super collector, but a guy who collected Brett Lawrie cards back in the day, Blue Jay fan. Yeah. And had a bunch of them, and he did not have this card. So I don't know if we're ever going to find it.
Nobody has it. Keep your eyes out, though.
But yeah, I would argue this is one of Rafael Devers' absolute best cards.
You know what I'm going to do, Chris? This just reminded me. Okay. I'm going to put the 5 cards we need. I'm going to put a post up with them on the Blabbin IG page and pin it. Okay. If anybody happens to see any of those cards, they can let us know and take our money.
Yeah, and if anyone goes to the National and wants to sit in front of those dollar bins and just being John Malkovich your way through all those, if you happen to find it, Jeff and I got $200 waiting for you.
Yeah. All right. The engagement's off.
Oh man, I feel like like 9:01 or 6:01, depending on where you guys are. Staley was feeling pretty good, and now here we are at an hour and 55 minutes later, and his confidence is shot. I'm sorry, buddy.
Oh, Pliskin. Yeah, this is the worst part about player injuries. Yes, it's bad for cards. Yes, it's bad for fantasy teams, but it's the worst when going to a game.
Yeah, which stinks.
Man.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that, man.
All right. Well, speaking of players who are injured quite a bit, Yankee Doodle Dandy Cards posted this Garrett Cole, and I was just really entertained by the picture. Like, he's signing an autograph, and he's just literally got his hands full of things to sign. He's signing like a giant ball. He's got someone's hat. He's putting in the extra effort for these fans, and I can appreciate.
He's got a lot going on there. He's got it's a very 90s look with the t-shirt jersey over the long sleeve t-shirt. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's definitely me going out in college for sure.
Yeah, yeah. He's got the sunglasses. This is a fun card.
Yeah, I don't hate this one at all. He doesn't have a lot of autograph signings, which are cool, and it does make me wonder if Star Insurance, Jeff, happened to pay a little bit. Maybe Topps called him up and had a few bucks kicked in for extra advertising right there.
Yeah, give him a little something. Garrett Cole for Star Insurance.
Yeah. All right, flashback to about a week ago. Just want to make sure the Mookie guy was referenced here. This is incredible.
This is another one on our all-time want list that we've not been able to track down.
We had a shot at one, but we chose to buy one of those Chrome SSPs instead at the time, and I think that was the best decision.
It was.
But I want to point out, so this gentleman was at the Dallas card show, and someone else walked up to his booth with this card and said, someone told me you're a Mookie guy. And that's how we got this in a PSA 10. How cool is that? Like, something that you put out into the hobby, and he's a pretty good dude. You put out into the hobby the things you're looking for. You treat other people nicely and with a reasonable amount of respect, and cards will find you. And I think that's just great. Like, he wasn't expecting this. He was sitting there having his lunch, and here came one of his dream cards.
And I gotta say, he apparently has a much better organizational system than us, because if you notice, Chris, he says pick up number 67 for 2026. He's very specific about that, and I have no idea the number of cards I've picked up. Or what number.
Our shared Google Doc has fallen into a bit of disarray.
Well, Chris has tried to take pretty good care of it, but I have no idea how many cards I've picked up this year.
Yeah, I have tried, but the amount of stuff we've sold and bought in the last 8 months, it became almost untenable. But yeah, this is an SSP. You'll note that's what PSA called it. It's the same serial number on the back. Mm-hmm. Not serial number, but what's that number on the back? Code. Yeah, same code as the Aaron Judge, yet PSA correctly identifies this and refuses to call the Aaron Judge an SSP. Yeah, Timmy Two Hobbies, he's got some great stuff. If you're a Mookie fan or you just want to see some rare Mookies, check out his page, The Mookie Guy.
Mark, it's not the number of cards that we have, because I still have a lot more cards, but I've been going to quality over quantity. But just the specificity for him to know that this was the 67th card he's picked up this year. I mean, I'm 34, 54, 21. I don't know what number that.
I would guess you and I have, in terms of stuff that we have shared, I would say it's around 100. I was going to say less, but I remembered all those Topps Chrome SSPs that were.
Yeah.
It was 70 right there, 65. Yeah. Right there. So it's somewhere 100, 125, somewhere in that range.
Yeah.
67th Mookie of the year. He's very busy. And at those shows, I think he puts up a sign that's like, sell me your Mookie Betts cards. He's looking for anything low numbered, any heritage throwbacks, heritage nicknames, heritage anything.
Yeah, anything.
Check out his page. It's a wide variety of low numbered, very cool Mookie stuff.
And just so you know, it seems like the wedding is back on. We're okay.
Oh, well, yeah, I did notice that. Staley kind of left the chat there. So
no, he's back. He's back.
Okay, all right.
There we go.
Good. There we go. I'm not going to bring a pull-up bar to the Spitball and Meetup or anything like that. Don't worry about it. It's okay. It'd be funny if when I go to the next page, it's like a pull-up bar on Amazon or something. All right, this I just thought was cool. This came from Superfractor. So we have the Golden Mirror of Ryan McMahon. holding the William Contreras Topps Chrome card. He just pulled out of a pack, and he was kind enough to pair it with that very Topps Chrome card.
Very good. Love that Topps used that on a card, and love a Superfractor for putting the two together.
Yes, I'm not really sure if there's any connection between these two guys, but Ryan McMahon seems to really enjoy the card. Not
that I know of. That's next level. We'd have to go into that.
Oh yeah.
Mike says, I don't know how many cards I bought this year, but my wife isn't happy with me going over budget month after month. Well, she probably wouldn't care to know that it was your 27th card purchase then.
Right. Yeah. Sometimes you got to fudge the numbers. No, seriously, don't do that. All right. So we talked about the Twins. Someone mentioned Byron Buxton, but yeah, this is his golden mirror from 2026. And this is a very cool idea for a card.
I remember when this first came out, we talked about it.
Yeah.
I was on the in favor. I loved it. A little something different. Reminded me of the old cards where they had multiple images of the player, just sort of a long exposure. Like it.
It's like a cartoon. I love his arms and legs are blurred, Jeff, but his face and head are completely still. Like I really like what they did here. I don't know if this is like, I'm going to give all credit to the photographer, and I don't know how this was done.
Yeah, if it was like a composite of images, I don't know. I don't know either, but it looks great. Yeah, curator. Curator. All right, you brought this up last week. When is this anniversary trip, so we can know when we're gonna get the results if you have the Griffies? Because remember, we reminded you better bring penny sleeves and top loaders, otherwise those Griffey rookie cards, potential PSA 10, $5,000 cards are gonna be thrown in the suitcase.
I mean, a lot of those cards, if they're perfectly centered, like you got the Griffey, the Randy Johnson, John Smoltz is in there, Craig Biggio is in there. I mean, you still got Bonds, you got the McGuire with Puckett. There's Maddox is a great card in there. Gary Sheffield.
Just the smell of those cards too. I don't know if you remember, Chris, but opening those packs, it had a very distinct smell. The quality of the cardboard that they used on those and the foil packs. So that's going to be awesome. Very cool.
Yes, that is. Yeah, good luck to you, and please keep us updated on how it goes. I also want to you mentioned this comment from Mike.
Okay.
But I just wanted to ask you, Mike, if your wife has ever said anything, if she ever heard you ripping a pack during a game, like maybe your microphone was on and she hears that, like, we all know the sound of a fresh hobby pack getting ripped and some cards being shuffled, and she's like, Mike.
Anyway, sounds like that's bringing back memories, Chris.
Yeah. Absolutely. Anyway, I do like this Byron Buxton card. I was hoping he'd be the Braves left fielder for the playoffs, but I'm starting to think that's not going to happen.
No, Minnesota's going to make their own little run.
I think so too.
Thanks for joining, D3.
All right. Speaking of run, Rhymes with Roof.
Who
was here a few minutes ago, posted this very cool 2019 Stadium Club that's an all-time Stadium Club set. This is the Rivera. Oh boy, this is the Rivera image variation during his retirement tour.
Yeah.
People were giving him some gifts
around the league.
Looks like boots and a hat. So I'm guessing this is probably against the Rangers.
Yeah. Some Texas franchise, no doubt.
But he did a cool job here of combining this Rivera with the other Yankees. We've got the Mattingly and the Derek Jeter Crouch. Which they look pretty cool. And I think, we just showed some other ones here. Miguel Andujar, that one maybe didn't age quite as well. Gary Sanchez, Yankee legend, and
Brewer.
Brewer
legend.
Yeah, so there they all are together. But 2019 state. Oh, and he has the jumbo as well, which is just begging for a really nice Rivera auto on there.
It does kind of look like an AI card. Let's give Mariano Rivera a cowboy hat and some cowboy boots. AI, go ahead, go to work.
Yeah, do you notice here, Jeff? He didn't take his baseball hat off. He just put the cowboy hat right
over the top of it. Yeah, you can see the little brim of it falling below it. Yeah.
All right.
That's cool. I hadn't seen that one before, so I was glad to see that one.
Yeah, I want to jump over to our Spitball and Discord for just a minute. Buckeye Sports Card shared this Bobby Witt Stadium Club image variation rookie, which is cool because I just love it's the whole body. You get the whole picture here.
You get the full body. You don't get a close-up on any sort of weird face that Bobby's making. You still get the nice flow. You got the baby blue unis on. Great shot.
Yeah, this is a very good. It's one of those that doesn't maybe jump out right away, but the more you look at it, the more you can appreciate how it looks with the baby blues, like Jeff said.
Yeah,
that's a really cool card. And with the set with Top Stadium Club this particular year, you could always some of them are really off-centered. You can tell by the gray box and the black box. These look like they're about the same size, but man, some of these are way off. But this one looks
pretty sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this reminds me of the Topps photo variations because the Stadium Club design is so clean.
Absolutely. All right, I'm going to try to go a little fast because I can hear a clock dinging, which indicates I am going.
Yeah, you're getting pretty late over there.
Oh yeah. All right, so here's another Mike Trout. This one's pretty cool. Gypsy Queen has really tough variations here, and I believe, based on what the description here says from Tex PC Cards, this is called capless. But he looks really happy. I can't imagine what would make an Angels player happy in 2016, but must have been something.
Yeah, it's fun to see. Most of the cards capture the joy he has, or like when he's leaning on that cage, the disgust he must feel, but never making the playoffs. But
yeah. All right. Next up, Mellow Cards here on Instagram posted some for a couple of years. Jeff, Topps was doing their Chrome Legend variations with Topps Chrome in their SSPs, and you just never see them. So here we got Ted Williams. Just, again, I'm not trying to make Staley feel bad, but Ted Williams busting his arms out of these sleeves here, really looking with some sadness on what I imagine is a teammate's poor performance in batting practice.
Just disgust.
Just utter disgust. Yeah,
swinging and missing.
Yeah. But I also really enjoy the hats on these two guys behind him here in the background. It's definitely not a modern photo.
It is a little time capsule right there.
Yeah. Looks like the two guys who cut Jack Nicholson's nose in Chinatown back then.
Yes. Yeah. Good call.
All right. Oh, talked about that one already. That's good. Okay. There we go. So I just want to briefly.
McDonald's a little behind. We get a little Brooke Burke just popping up in the chat. So thanks for that.
Hey,
nothing wrong with that.
Never a bad time for that. Never a bad time for that. Staley still gets you straight. You're like, the poor guy. I feel like we've given him no choice now but to be all vascular at the spitball and meetup.
Timmy Two Hobbies. Well, they did this with when the sparkles came, right, Chris?
Yeah, just they only numbered some of the parallels. So like the SSPs are never numbered.
No.
But the SPs have color parallels, which are numbered. Yeah. Why did they? To give you more hits. Yeah.
Yep. Get more hits. There you go.
Not you specifically, but us. Yeah. No, it's your fault, Timmy too, because they did it to give you more hits. This is the most bittersweet SSP that I own that I've ever seen, Jeff. It hits me in all kinds of feels. The Freeman smile, those beautiful veneers, his World Series ring he won as a Brave, but he received as a Dodger.
Yeah, bittersweet. Good way to describe it. Do you have one of these, Chris?
I do. And I just cropped out of this photo is Brian Snicker smiling, having just handed it to him.
Mm.
I almost would have loved to see the two of them together one more time, and like a slightly zoomed out. But I understand why they kept it just him. Yeah, it's just I guess at this point it gives me more smiles than sadness.
That's good. You can look back with fondness because he did bring a lot of joy to you and your fandom.
He did, and it's getting dusty in here, so I'm just going to go ahead and hop to the next post. So Zinc 42 has a sneaky, well, not even sneaky, has a fantastic collection on Instagram, and you could make an argument. We talked about some other Bo Jackson cards tonight, but this has got to be Bo Jackson's best card, Jeff, doesn't it?
Yes, everything about it. It's what we remember him being. Him smashing the bat, snapping it into like a toothpick. The perfect 80s baby blue uniforms for the Royals. Just the athleticism, the frustration. Just a great card. A perfect card.
Oh, and Yaz Sports Card there in the comments asking if it's the best Topps Stadium Club card ever. I would, I maybe top 10. It's the blue, the baby blues, Jeff. It's just a pop off this card. The rage.
Yep. I hate to again, you don't even get his face. You don't even get much of his face.
No. I hate to again draw attention to his arm strength, but this card is incredible. The pop is very low. And in the last year or so, the value on these babies has just blown up. I feel like the hobby as a whole has discovered it, and there are no more cheap copies for sale. But a PSA 10 is incredible. I would take this personally. I would take this over his like an 86 tops Tiffany. I would take this. I don't even 87 tops Tiffany for sure. 87 glossy. I'm trying to think what else would even be in the conversation for the best Bo Jackson card ever. I mean, the black and white for sure, but I'd still take this. I'd still take this over that
auto version because he doesn't auto those anymore.
Yeah, I won't do it.
SSP Joel, Chris is the person to ask about print run of Stadium Club variations.
We don't. They announced, I want to say it was like in 2022 or 2023. They said 200 was the SSP number. So I would assume every year before would be significantly less because they just printed less of everything. So I would guess like 2020, maybe 100 or so. And then these 2019, 2018. I mean, you could probably look at 2019, look up Mike Trout for his PSA pop. And that might give you an idea about what the 2019s were printed to. 2018, you can probably look up the Acuna and see what his pop is and see what those are, how many of those were graded. That should give you an idea. Because that Mike Trout is the one with the 3 MVPs on it. So every copy of that's worth anything is graded. Not the shitty copy Jeff and I have, which we still love.
Hey, Wills. Jake he's comfortable, I believe, with the information on Judge. It sounds, from what we've got in the chat, it sounds like the official diagnosis is a fractured rib, which, as Chris has said, is the best of all possible worlds. Somebody mentioned maybe Trout goes there as a fill until he gets back. Maybe this makes it more likely that they'll scoop Devers up.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I think Jake will be okay. I don't want to speak for Jake. He was here briefly, but it's possible now that he is drowning his sorrows. I feel like for Judge holders,
think he's still texting us, Chris, so he's probably okay.
Okay. For Judge holders, Judge fans, Yankee fans, it's more important what Judge does September, October than it is. If he needs to miss 2 months in the middle of summer, Yankees are still making the playoffs.
Right.
With that pitching staff.
And Volpe, of course.
Yeah, and obviously Volpe anchoring the lineup. But yeah, we're seeing like stress fractures seems to be, there we go. Thank you, Shelly. Yeah, re-imaging in 4 to 6 weeks. So
I'm thinking like All-Star break type thing.
Well, he'll get re-imaged. A month from now is All-Star break, right? We're June 4th, July 4th. All-Star break's about a week later. He gets imaged probably right around the All-Star break. You're right, Jeff.
Yep.
And we'll see after that. Not going to rush him back.
No.
I'd say I would guess we'll see him like first week of August if everything goes the way
100% Mission Guard drafts. It's bad. They're not going to need him to get to the playoffs.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
Interesting. Shelley says Bob Nightingale reporting earliest return would be August. So that's more like 8 weeks out. So re-imaging in 4 to 6, thinking that if it's fine, maybe he can start rehabbing and getting it up.
Yeah, no MVP though, but he's already got 3 of those. What he doesn't have is a postseason MVP, and he doesn't have a World Series ring. And I think a lot of players would trade all their MVPs for a World Series, Jeff.
Because we've talked about this before. He's not going to get 700 home runs. He's not going to get 6, maybe, but he's probably not going to get 600 home runs. He's not going to get those big gaudy career stats. What he's going to have are the great seasons and the big postseason moments. That's what's going to make him a Yankee legend. So.
Yeah. Now again, and I think this is worth noting, and we also should just say, BH Rom, there's no guarantee he's back in August. We are working with the information we have. If he comes back in August, the Yankees are going to be just fine. As long as he is fully healed, he's going to be just fine. Let's hope for the best. Yeah. But if you're a Yankee fan, it's all you can do is hope for the best. At least you don't know he's got a torn ACL and you won't see him for 12 months.
True.
Yeah.
Mark, I was clicking on Mark. This is an interesting thought. We've talked about this before. I would say in general MVP, but once you've proven that you can do that like he has, I think the World Series ring would be the capstone, especially as a Yankee.
Yep. He needs that play. He needs that one at bat that whenever we say Aaron Judge's name, we think of this one swing. Unfortunately, he's had 2 really big moments, but they've amounted to nothing, which is a shame.
The Class A home run.
Yeah, the Class A home run, the Louis Varland home run. But they didn't really go anywhere, which is too bad. And when we think of Aaron Judge, a lot of us, particularly those of us who don't like the Yankees, will think of a bad thing.
Yeah.
And that's not ideal.
Where does that number end up, Shelly? I don't know.
I don't know either.
Does he stay as successfully healthy through his 30s as he started his 30s?
I mean, today, no. The answer is no.
No.
But again,
he's not going to get to 100 WAR. He's not going to be one of those guys. He's going to be the shining star that was brightest for a small period of time.
Yeah, exactly. Like Eric is saying here, he needs that. And if he's healthy in October and they've got this pitching staff that they have and they have figured out, they've picked up a couple bullpen pieces, he'll have every opportunity, Jeff, to put a good swing on a ball in a big spot.
Yep.
And if you're, so I don't think a fourth MVP to me matters. A fourth and a fifth MVP matter less than a World Series ring. And there's got to be a better way to word that than what I just said.
Oh, Shelly, let's not get Chris started. We got SSP Thursday stuff to talk about. We'll get back on this next week.
Yeah. Come on now. Poor Jeff wants to go to bed sometime soon. I feel like I've litigated that to the point where I've been screamed at in this football and comments, which I do enjoy. All right, back to some cards here. Jeff, had you seen this Pujols, some vintage modern cards before?
No idea what this was. Back to school. I mean, I think of Rodney Dangerfield. I wasn't thinking of this.
The triple gainer? That's not what it was called. Yeah. Oh, man. The greatest diving movies in the history of film. So I admit a bit of a niche genre.
Yeah, Pop 14.
Yeah, it's very cool. I know there were some of these in the 80s. Like Donruss did some of these. I've seen like the 89 or 90, I think Griffey. 90,
that's right.
Or something.
Yep.
Very cool. I the same thing though. I had not seen this before. I love one of the best things about today, like you said, is we see cards we don't normally see. So vintage modern cards, very cool Pujols. But that 2018 design is awesome. All right, we're getting deep here, Jeff. So it's time for Cardboard Showcase, who always impresses.
Oh boy, yeah. Does he ever?
You want to talk about this card for a minute?
Yeah, this stopped me in my tracks. I'm a huge fan of the Heritage throwbacks. Love this. I had to post it along with the soundtrack of Sharp Dressed Man because I love this 80s era, no buttons, Angels uniform, red helmet. This is a great shot. I've got this card, and just like mine, they're not centered great, but the corners look nice. Congrats on getting a 9 on this. It's very cool.
Yeah. Yep. Jeff said it all. I have nothing to add.
Yep.
Very, very cool card. And we expect nothing more than that from Cardboard Showcase.
One graded higher. I guess there's a 10 of that somewhere.
Well, that's insane. Can it really be? I mean, these 2020s just took a beating.
Yeah.
All that black, man. Very cool.
Empty stands. Yeah, it was a spring training game, no doubt. Joey.
And listen, there was a time where people stopped caring about Ohtani.
Yeah, because this is probably when he's coming back from an injury because he missed a lot of that season, the 2019 season.
Yep, 2019, 2020. You were probably if you go back in time, if you're not going to go back and buy Google stock or Apple stock, you're going back to this like early 2020, early 2021, and you're buying every Shohei Ohtani card you get your hands on.
Yep, that's what Biff would do.
Yep. But sadly, Jeff keeps reminding me, time travel is not a real thing, and we must continue accordingly. All right. There were a couple of these, speaking of heritage, that I just wanted to get to real quick. Yaz Sports Card posted this Kershaw, this nickname variation, the Claw. I've never heard Kershaw referred to this way.
I haven't either. It makes sense because he throws that big curveball that everybody knows about, and he grips it like a claw. I've not heard that, though.
The Triple Lindy. That's what it is. Thank you, Mark Ringo. I may have missed these comments, Jeff. But yes, the Sandlot did have a good diving board scene as well. Okay. But yeah, this is a very cool Kershaw card, and I imagine extremely tough to pull. And it pairs nicely with Ollie's cardboard, who posted this guy.
Ollie put up a couple great nickname variations.
Yes. Showtime is a nickname we all have heard, and it's
a great one. Yeah.
Oops, what did I just do? Let me get back there. Yeah, this one is really cool. And of course, wait. Wrong arrow. Which way do I want to go? The other way. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. The Aaron Judge is a very, very cool as well.
Yep.
Yeah. So Ollie's cardboard, both of those are fantastic. That 75 design it just looks so good, Jeff. It looks so good.
Yes, and this, I gotta say, this Judge is pretty nicely centered. That's the first thing I noticed on the 75s, and this one's nice.
Yeah, well, they're just, Topps was just trying to be true.
Clayton Kershaw gets you claw. Okay.
Sure. I mean, I understand the way those names, but I've just never heard someone call him that. But all right. Okay, we sold a Mookie before, but this comes from Card Dad 605, and it's the top one or two Mookie variation for me. I've been told, from Liar Liar, classic movie with one of the worst movie haircuts in the history of movie haircuts, Jeff.
That's saying a lot with that Josh Hartnett haircut.
Oh my goodness, yeah, for sure. But yeah, this is a rally time. So I think, Jeff, you might be on the same page as me. I consider this to be an SSP. I realize some would argue it's an insert because of the numbering, but it uses the design, the flagship design.
You still have the same design, right? And opening day, between the rally time and the dugout peaks, I think those two are both SSPs.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if you disagree, that's fine. I just think it's a cool card, whatever you want to call it. I think it's really cool.
I hadn't even noticed B-Rom, but now, I'm kind of seeing that. If you squint a little bit, it looks like Mookie has.
I see. It took me a second. Yeah, there's some interesting players on this card. There's Craig Kimbrell is on there, looking like he just baked a batch of cookies in an oak tree. I want to say, I can't tell who that guy. Boy, my eyes, Jeff. God, I hate to say it, but the Verdugo might be somewhere on this card, but I'm not 100% sure.
I'm sure he is.
Yeah, SSP Joel is tough, especially on this. Yeah, this day of the month is difficult on the wallets.
All right, just make sure you use this, please, SSP Joel.
Is it Sandy Leone? Thank you, James Cards.
Sandy Leone.
Yeah, Devers is in here somewhere. He certainly was on this team, was a part of this team, but I don't think he made this.
SFO Sox fan coming to the rescue with Christian Vasquez. Oh, Jackie Bradley. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, actually, yeah, this might be Devers right there. Hold on.
Is that Verdugo right behind with the big red beard?
No, that's definitely Kershaw. No, I'm sorry. Kimbrell. Sorry, Craig Kimbrell. Jeez. Look.
Oh, Benintendi. Yeah.
I think this is Devers right here behind Mookie Betts' left hand. I think that's Devers here. This is his arm.
Oh, yeah. It looks like his upper face. Yeah, an SFO Sox fan is
Yeah, this is definitely Jackie Bradley Jr. here in the front.
Thank you,
it does look very like they just photoshopped his head.
Where's Sale? He's probably too tall to be in the picture.
Yeah, I don't see Chris Sale in this. This over here, I think it's Benintendi, right? To our left of Craig Kimbrell. Yeah, Sandy Leone and the catcher's gear.
Who is Mookie's arm around?
Good question.
Brock Holt. Ooh, I like that call. I could see that.
Brock Holt. What is Brock Holt's claim to fame? He is the only Major League Baseball player to do what?
Oh, I remember this trivia question, but I don't remember the answer.
All right, don't say it out loud. If you think of it, Jeff, I want to see who in the chat can get it. Who is this guy in the front? Oh, that's Christian Vasquez, right? With the peace sign. The glasses here. Who is this? Behind Sandy Leone. SFO, help me out. I think over here in the blue, I think this is David Price, but obscured by what looks like maybe Alex Cora's hand here.
Yeah.
Man, this giant dude over here, Jeff, that almost looks like Puig, but I don't think he was on that. He wasn't on that team, was he? Dang.
So.
Well, we'll let a Red Sox fan answer those.
Joe Kelly. Is that Joe Kelly?
All right, it is Joe Kelly in the glasses. Okay.
Yeah. Postseason cycle for
that is correct. Yes, Brock Holt, the only player with a postseason cycle. Oh, okay. SFO, of course, got that one as well. Comedian Stephen Wright. I don't think that's accurate.
Looks like a coach because he has a watch on. All right.
He does have a watch on, but he looks young.
He's saying Bogey is over Mookie's left shoulder.
Bogarts instead of Devers? Hold on.
Those cheeks are pretty puffy, but
I don't know. I think that's Devers.
Are we getting Eduardo Nunez on the far right?
We'll have to break this down. SFO, you probably own a copy of this. If you want to post it and really identify all the players, that would be great.
Yeah. My eyes are failing.
Yeah, at this time of day, at this time of of the year, in this part of the country, localized entirely within. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. One more Mookie card. This one comes from Baseball Card Fiend. Jeff, I know you saw this. Boy, I have zoomed in and my screen is outrageously
Love this one. Yeah, this was a throwback.
Yeah.
This was very fun to see. The all blue unis. This is great. And the fact that he gemmed it and it's so well centered. It's an awesome card.
Yeah. And that's probably a unicorn right there.
Yeah.
All right. So, Jeff, my question for you is this. Are we going to do 2 posts of the week?
Yeah, let's do 2. You're on another coast.
Okay.
It's only fair.
All right. So now do you have it's actually an SSP Thursday post of the month. Do you have that music queued up?
I do. Ready to roll?
JM Card says it's Carlos Feebles. Wow, amazing that he made such a prominent spot on that card. Good for him. One more World Series ring than Ted Williams. How do you believe that? Yeah, the Mookie cards tonight are amazing. All right, Jeff, play the music.
SSP Thursday, SSP Thursday, SSP Thursday, SSP Thursday, post of the month, Fox slamming. SSP Thursday, post of the month.
All right, Jeff, talk us through this one. This is your kind of post here.
All right, we have 2 special shout outs. JB Card stopped me in my tracks when I saw this one. This is awesome. It may be a little confusing because these are 2 different years for sure, 2 different card designs for sure. But if you see in the upper right on the card on the left and the upper left on the card on the right, there is a rookie card shield on both of them. So which is it? They both can't be rookies, right?
Classic Tops.
Classic Tops. They added the rookie card shield when they should not have. So it's not really a rookie card. Which makes it a little confusing when especially somebody who's not in the hobby is trying to buy a very cool card for somebody as a gift. These are both throwback variations. You can see the one on the right is much closer to the current Royals. I think we've got the Monarchs, the Kansas City Monarchs, which was a Negro League team on the left, and that red and white and gray style. Love both of these cards. Would love to have in my collection. It's really cool to see them together. I've never seen them together. So kudos to you, JB. This is awesome.
Yeah, that card on the left, that's like one of my dream heritage cards. Like I love everything about that. The really cool image, the Gold Cup. I hate that Top screwed it up and slapped a rookie card shield on there. They did it to Lewis Robert in 2021 as well on some of his cards. But these 2 are incredible. And I love the rookie throwback on the right. It really does look like a throwback card.
It does. Yeah. It looks like it could have been made. Is that the 73 design? 73. It looks like it could have been a card from 73, although the colors are much more vibrant. It's great.
Yeah. I've seen a couple of the actual rookie pop up for sale in the last couple of years. I don't remember the last time I saw one of the Gold Cups pop up. So
no, they're really rare. Yes. So I pleaded with JB whenever he needs some money to come and find me. And hopefully at that time I'll have more money and I can.
Yeah. Don't text him right now, but
no,
now's not a good time.
Wait a little bit until I can get some more, but this was a really cool pairing to see. So despite what's coming next, which is a monumental achievement that has to be recognized, I thought this had to be recognized as well. So.
Yeah, I woke up. I'm on the East Coast, Jeff's on the West Coast, and somehow I think you may have been up before me, which doesn't
true.
Dicey for what my mental state. But one of the first texts I got from you was like, "Did you see what JB Card's 1991 post?" Yeah, these cards are incredible. I've got a save search for that one on the left, but someone will beat us to it. Like I don't know. It's gonna have to.
I would love it. It's just part of what keeps the price high is that rookie card logo on there, which is frustrating because I would want it without it.
Yeah, I mean, you hope it's not. If you're out there spending that kind of money on a Bobby Witt card, hopefully you've researched enough to know that that's not a rookie card.
True.
Maybe down the road it'll add a little bit of something
Yeah,
to it.
it does. It does. It makes us talk about it even more. So
Very true. I just want to say, Retro Casualty, thank you for getting my Simpsons reference. I appreciate it. Rather random reference. Listening to Jeff talk about the one on the right with the spot on the left, there's like a Johnny Cash song that sounded like that. Little folk song there. Okay, the next. Anything else you want to add here?
no, let's roll.
All right, our dual post of the week or SSP post of the month. Jeff sort of teased it is an accomplishment that deserves mention, and it absolutely does, because it is nothing short of incredible. This is Dave's Braves cards, and he has completed the Atlanta Braves team SSP or image variation flagship SP SSPs from 2009, which is the first year they did them, all the way to the present. This is every Atlanta Brave image variation Topps has made.
All right. So even this picture is impressive.
Yes.
Just this first picture without seeing what's on the side. And then you get further into it and realize this is every one ever made.
Yeah, we're going to take a minute and scroll through. This is 2009, 10, 11, and 12. And that Maddox in the top left, like good luck finding a nice condition copy of that. I can see a Dale Murphy. There's a cool Justin Upton in here. This Freddie Freeman where he's weird in the dugout. That's a sneaky great card. Second year image variation, 99% or off center.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can talk about these forever. Craig Kimbrell on the bottom right. I'm not a huge Kimbrell guy, but when you got a Craig Kimbrell card with Brian McCann and Freddie Freeman on it, I mean, let's go. John Smoltz right there, pumped up during his closing days. Awesome stuff. Then we go to 2013 with this Mays Aaron, the Chipper Jones. Those are two really, really difficult to find cards. I mean, we go through 2015, Kimbrell coming out of the scoreboard, Andrelton Simmons at the intro here. Freddie Freeman's Gatorade bath in 2017 is awesome. The Swanson SSP is graded, so it comes up later. This Matt Kemp, he admits he spent way more money for than he ever thought he'd spend on a Matt Kemp card, and I think
that might be the most sought after card in any Braves Facebook group ever.
Yeah, it's really funny because you just never see it.
No.
And he sucked as an Atlanta Brave, and yet we all need the damn card. We got Greg Maddux, the professor, just tossing a ball up and down here. I mean, I don't want to like highlight all of these cards, but they're all just really, really great.
The Albies.
Both Albies. Chipper with a cowboy hat on, which I'm pretty sure they've used at least one more time. A pensive Greg Maddux here, probably thinking about who he was going to pee on in the locker room after the game. We get the bat down, the Freeman wave. And then they just keep coming. These 2019s. God, I forgot, Jeff. They were doing these gosh darn All-Star Gala cards all the way back in 2019.
Oh, yeah.
Kyle Wright's image variation. Braves don't win the 2021 World Series without him, even though we haven't thought about him much since. He's got the same horizontal Hank Aaron. We got a sliding Tom Glavine. Yeah, I mean, Acuna back a jersey here. Unlike Jake, Dave does count the post or the update ones.
Yep.
Which I appreciate. Ian Anderson, another guy we do not win the World Series in 2021 without, but we have not heard much from since. Yeah, and it just keeps going. 2021, so Acuna celebrating is probably the best one. Very cool. 2022, they literally gave us a Freddie Freeman Chipper Jones SP, but it hit a little bit differently because this card came out and Chipper wasn't, or Freddie wasn't there anymore. Then we got some World Series ones here in 2022. We got Dansby, we got Ozzie Albies, this very cool 2004 kind of throwback or flashback. Matt Olson's first Braves SP. And then we have the big head and the Nightmare Fuel blooper card. Now the graded stuff. I mean, it's just he's got the two Acunas, the Dansby.
Oh, yeah. Hank Aaron.
Yep, the Austin Riley, the Hank Aaron. Yeah. Strider hitting the other two Acunas and the 5 Ultra SPs for the World Series. I mean, I don't know how long this took. I don't remember if he said in his, let's see, my favorites. Yeah.
It said a long time.
Yeah. I mean, this is years in the making. And the dedication, it's just incredible. And so Dave, kudos to you, my friend. I got an empty glass here to cheers to you, but well done. Awesome.
Yes,
awesome.
Congratulations. Well-deserved. Awesome posts this month for sure. Real quick, I wanted to get to a couple questions. So DS is asking, is the Topps Chrome flagship auto out of 25 an SP or an SSP?
Neither. It's just a really cool. I'm guessing that's an orange refractor, so I wouldn't refer to it as an SP or an SSP. It's just an orange refractor.
Right. So it's super short printed.
Yeah.
But it's not a super short print, if that makes sense, because it's not a different image on that card. So
yeah,
any autos out of 25 are great.
Yeah, those are awesome. Or it could be an update. Yeah, I mean, if you pulled that, congrats. If you bought it, it's a great buy. Those, low numbered autos are the way to go.
Nappy pen.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, I mean, that's fantastic. That's just such a cool accomplishment.
Oh, we get the it took 4 years, Chris. There it is.
Yeah, and that's hyper focused. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because man, I don't know the last time I haven't seen one of those Freddie Freeman Ultra SPs. I saw one come up, be available last year. I mean, they're in collections. They're held on to at this point.
I did not see this. UR99 rookie Topps Dynasty out of 5 sell on eBay tonight. I'd imagine it went for a pretty penny.
Yeah, he's off to it. Let's see here. I mean, Witt Dynasty. It's probably discussed in our. If I had to guess, Jeff, I bet it's being discussed in the Discord, and probably purchased by so many slabs. If I had to guess.
No, man. If anybody wants to talk more cards indefinitely, check out the Spitball and Patreon, which gives you access to our Discord. There are plenty of conversations always going on like this in the Discord about
there we go.
Cards, current buys and sales. Wow.
Now that's the Canadian dollars. It's over 11,000 US dollars, which is for an out of 5. It's probably, I'm not that clued into the market. I couldn't tell you if that's on par or.
It seems like a lot. I don't know. I don't know.
It sure does. But what do we got here? All right. Well, anyway. Yeah.
All right. We've went a long time. Chris is on the other side of the country for his mom's birthday, so we got to let him get back to the party. I'm sure the party's still raging in the other room, Chris.
I actually just went out there. There's no one there. I don't know how I'm getting back to the hotel.
You don't know where everybody
I believe
is.
I've been abandoned.
Well, then Chris is officially moved back in with his parents, which is fun. Yeah, pick out a card to buy for your mom. I think she's partial to Michael Harris heritage card.
Yeah, I mean, will my jinx of potential, my cursing abilities, if I buy the card for my mom, does that get us off the hook? I probably have to prove it's for her. She needs to really hold it in her hand.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe safer to try the reverse curse.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for joining us. I know we went a little bit long. Thanks, Chris, for making some time for SSP Thursday on your trip to the coast.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us, guys. This was the most fun day of the month.
It is. It's a lot of fun for us, and we've talked about it before, but it really is a highlight of our week to talk cards with you guys. So thank you. Card Deal's asking a request. Please give us 74 hours to sell all of the cards before you give her the cards.
I'll let you guys know.
If Chris is going to buy a card for his mom, he will post on Instagram.
Absolutely.
Yes, please give us a like for the SSP Feels. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. We're trying to get to 5,000 subscribers. And by gosh, Chris, by the end of the year, we're going to be able to do it. Thanks again, everybody, and we'll see you next week for a non-SSP Thursday.
Yeah. Hopefully a better injury news night.
Yeah. Good luck, Aaron Judge. We'll see you back soon. Bye, guys.